So I've got this idea.
How you doing, Chace?
We need to do a commercial.
I mean, every time we start this, I always want to start it off with, "Hey, Chace, how you doing?" And every fucking time you jump in and start fucking flapping your jaw about...
To be fair, if I don't start immediately, you're going to trample over me.
Because I've been trying to trample over you anyways.
I know, but I have to start. I feel like it's important for me to start, so I don't have to fight you out the gate.
Begin.
We need to do a commercial. I keep getting like these notifications from Facebook because I was an idiot and made like a business page instead of like a fan group or like a community group page because I thought that's what I was making. But apparently, apparently our Facebook page is for a business. I can tell people we're hiring.
Yeah, we are.
I can pay money to advertise on it.
Yeah, our best boy hasn't shown up to work yet.
He told me the other night that he's gonna do some art whether we like it or not. He might
Still
have been
fucking waiting. Is he where he at, bud?
I think he was like 5 out of 10 that night, but you know he probably still gonna do it because it's.
Man, that dude stays 5 out of 10 though.
Are you serious?
5 out of 10?
5 out of 10 is a little under the bar. That's a low bar for Izzy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like he just stays 5 out of 10.
I just say he was 5 out of 10. Oh, like that. That's just his walk around state, maybe?
He stays half in the cup.
Now, if we're talking about Izzy as a person, that motherfucker's fucking 20 out of 10 all day, every day.
Yeah, I'm talking about specifically alcohol consumption.
Oh, yeah.
Like, he's half in a cup anytime you see him. Like, that's just his baseline.
Are we digging up his demons right now?
I don't think it's a demon. He doesn't seem to have any problem with it whatsoever. Like, he's handling shit like a motherfucker.
He is the liquor.
He is the liquor.
And like
if anybody can drink that much and like not have a problem, it's definitely him.
In like a positive way, not like in a. Mr. Leahy is like a cartoony, like hyperbolic, just fucking wonderland of what liquor could be.
Yeah, it's like like just an insane, like psychopathic sort of alcoholism. Izzy does. Like, and I'm already aware I'm quoting Rick and Morty on all this shit. Izzy does what Rick referred to as, or not Rick, but somebody on that show, what is referred to as sexy drinking. Like, he drinks all the time, but it's sexy drinking. He's never over the line, really.
I don't think it's even sexy drinking.
Mr. Leahy did, like, psychotic downward spiral drinking. 2 different kinds. Izzy's, he's like...
I believe he just,
he's like James Bond. Like, knock back a few martinis, and then go save the world. You know, that's it.
Right? Or like it's like having a cup of coffee in the morning.
Yeah. In
a lot of cases, maybe that's alcoholism, but I've never seen him at any time be like out of control.
Yeah.
Maybe I have. Hey, Izzy. Love you.
God damn it, you scared the shit out of me again.
Fucking spook.
God, you're a fucking banshee.
Jesus Christ, come creeping up on motherfuckers like that.
You might as well, like...
We're talking about Izzy here. I have to be involved.
Spoopy as shit.
Spoopy.
No matter what time of the year.
So I tell you, I sleep with one eye open.
I don't know how you sleep.
Very poorly.
He doesn't sleep with me. He leaves me in the bed alone.
Yes.
You probably, I was trying to go for some Nosferatu thing.
I'll leave all the lights on.
You have a crucifix?
I have my phone is always set up on the mantle, watching me from the live streaming on Facebook.
Do you have cameras in our bedroom?
No, I use my phone when I sleep on the couch. Whenever you've been listening to your crime docs and you're talking about it a little too much, I'll sleep on the couch and I'll set my phone up on the mantle so that it films me. And I live stream myself sleeping on Facebook.
I like to imagine that you're like that guy in The Mummy who like has like all the different fucking religious symbols. Like he just starts going through them and the mummy comes up to him and just rattling off until he gets to something that guy recognizes. It's like you're just going through Shinto and like Jewish stuff and Christianity.
I'm not going to start off with fucking Shinto. I don't even know what that is.
That's just Japanese.
I'm going to go through all Japanese 3 religions I'm aware of. Christianity, Star Wars, and Islam. Samurai.
That's basically
okay. 4.
Oh man.
Now I don't I think I had a pretty bad issue with drinking several years ago. I was drinking, like, it was, like, compulsory, too.
Really?
Yeah, like, I'd get home from work and fucking just immediately dive off in a bottle.
That was back when you hated me.
Fucking, I hated everything, man. It was bad. It was a very dark time for me. But that was angry, psychotic.
Stop right there. Let's put that in a Ziploc bag and save it for later. That sounds like something.
Nah, fuck it. Let's dive off in this shit.
No, fuck that. That's for later.
Let's dive off.
We're talking about relationship advice.
No, we're not.
This is an easy segue.
Why
would you shut down such a good segue too?
Like we're not ready yet.
This is good. Like I'm talking about how I had alcoholism. I defeated it.
Because to be
my
fair,
relationship suffered from it. We could easily, and there's your segue. Tonight, because it is not. We are talking, kind of talking cunt again.
I was thinking about that when I left work today. I was like, I'm just coming here and say we're kind of just talking about cunt.
But we're talking about being in a relationship with cunt
or
cock.
Oh yeah.
C&C.
Does it get a different name if it's like a regular cunt?
What do you mean? That's just pussy.
Yeah.
Is there like a nice way of putting it though?
The cunt? Yeah, like damn girl, you got some nice cunt.
Sure. You wanna
make
it a compliment?
I mean, in Ireland, I'm sure that's commonplace.
If you want to go that way, I mean, let's go for it. I kind of wanted to go down the alcoholism thing a little bit first, but if you want to go straight into the relationship,
no.
Fuck,
that's what I thought we were talking about.
Yeah,
but
what the shit? We were there.
Because I thought we were still bantering
about alcoholism. It's a little lot talk,
and you were going into like how you hated Brooke, so I was like, let's put that up for later.
Like, I feel like the way you worded that makes it sound way worse.
It sounds worse than when I say it.
To be fair, I didn't hate Brooke.
I think we all know that.
I was just full of hate, and I was.
It's okay. I hated you too.
I was incapable of expressing love. I guess
you've gotten better.
I haven't really unpacked it a whole lot, so I don't really know exactly what was going on in my head at the time. But I know I was really depressed, and was drinking a lot to deal with that. And the more I drank, the more depressed I got, and more irritable, and just annoyed at everything in general. It was just a really
I really didn't know we were gonna like dive into this. Like, what is it? 8
yeah, we're not even 10 minutes. We're not even 10 minutes.
Shit.
I like to have about 15 minutes of banter.
Well, let's talk more about alcoholism, then.
I was waiting for my turn to talk.
Get you a beer. Let's talk.
I'm not gonna do that.
Drink your coffee.
No, I'm gonna drink my coffee.
Let's talk suds, man.
All I was gonna say is, I never really had a problem with alcohol. As in that I abused it. I had a problem where I did stop because I was just so insufferable when I drank. You remember those days?
No.
It used to be really bad. Come on, dude.
Well, tell us what you were like.
I think there was about this was back in probably 2008, where it was routinely where I could just kill a room by just constantly saying horrible shit
When did that stop?
Right?
It went from being genuinely cringy and uncomfortable to being Chace is just being shitty Chace.
No, I can vouch for that because I remember when I first met you, I didn't know how to take you, and you were a little bit angrier back then.
He plays rough.
It wasn't playful. It was.
I was a much shittier person back then too. I was not very happy.
That's fair.
That's fair.
I mean, yeah.
But that was part of the reason I stopped drinking so much. I mean, I didn't drink that much, but when I was drunk, I was belligerent and shitty. And the last time I got really fucking hammered, I was probably a little obnoxious, but I was really high spirited.
Oh, you're always great
when
you get hammered. That's great.
He brings up a good point though, because if I recall, whenever I was in my dark ages,
yeah, I mean, if you're in a bad place in your life,
yeah, sure. I wasn't fun drunk. I was raging, stupid asshole drunk.
That's why this year I'm not drinking on New Year's Eve. I think I did something.
You broke it.
I broke it because I got so hammered that it wasn't even fucking before midnight.
Oh, yes.
Buddy, you had a beer.
To be fair,
I had 12 beers.
You had 12 beers.
When you were in the bathroom, I announce that it was midnight and I blew a little.
I vaguely remember
face.
that. I very vaguely remember that.
And I brought you water. Sorry, I couldn't pick you up to put you on the couch.
I pushed through it.
Whatever. There's a picture of you passed out like 3 feet away from me.
That is true. It's true.
It was after midnight, though.
Was it?
Barely.
I made it.
I didn't.
I made it. And then I woke up and went back to hammering. That was a binge. I enjoy a good binge.
I've never understood that.
I do still enjoy a good binge every now. But like you said, like it's high spirits. Like I'm having a good time.
I've never understood how you guys do that. How you wake up the next day and have more alcohol. The idea makes me
understand it either.
Sick.
He can do it all the fucking time.
No, everyone in our group can do it.
Yeah.
Except for me. And I guess you.
I wake up with coffee and aspirin.
Like all I want is I genuinely want coffee on those days, and usually like some nice greasy eggs or something like that in my stomach. I don't want alcohol.
Or buffalo chicken sandwiches.
Well, I do both. I like a good binge. It's a fun time. Not something that I can do all the fucking time, but I mean every now and then, a couple times a year, it's fun to wake up and keep powering through. It's fun.
Usually because we have so many people that sleep over, so whenever they do wake up, we all wake up like around the same time, so it's just like, let's go outside and hang out. Oh, there's a bottle left on the back porch. Pick it up, start chugging it,
some
and it's
asshole's
never
gonna
ending.
pick it up and go, little hair of the dog, and then, here come the gang pulls. We finna pull up. We finna pull up and have a drink. Finna pull up and have a drink.
Not me. I always wake up before all of y'all, and then I want to go to Sonic and get like a breakfast burrito. And then I come back and think I'm locked out of the fucking house because I don't know how to work your front door after all these years.
Do you know where the key is?
I do.
I'm not going to say over air.
Well, yeah, don't say.
I'm not. That's what I was saying. Just, do you know where the key is? Well, he can get in.
Well, there you go. Brooke said it, so it must be true.
Sometimes I still have a hard time getting in that front door because I just think it's locked, and apparently it's not.
2 minutes, never mind. Got 2 minutes left.
2 minutes left?
2 minutes left.
It's a little inside baseball, but who cares? Fuck it. It's been a long day. Man, this head cold's been kind of like, I just had like shitty sinus pressure.
Yeah.
Made for a long day.
It will. Have a little nip. Get you a little whiskey.
Give me a nip.
Get you a little whiskey.
You know what I am excited for, though? Next week, I get to breach that 200-pound mark again, doing squats and deadlifts.
Oh, shit.
That 5x5s. I really felt it this week. That felt like strength starting to come back. Feel like rebounding. Feeling good about it. It feels weird not really doing as much as I was before, but I'm still getting a lot of benefit out of it.
Yeah.
It's strange.
Well, I've been doing kind of that. Like I've been double dipping.
Yeah.
Like I'll do I'll work out in the morning, and then I'll work out again that evening, hit the same muscle groups and everything. And but I mean, I've only been working out like 3-4 times a week.
Right.
So it's a lot of rest days in there.
That's what this is. It's just like 3 days a week. I mean, I usually at least walk every day to do something. I'm looking at getting an elliptical right now. I would love to fucking get that so I can do some real cardio.
You spend some of that podcast money we're making.
I mean, top podcasters or not, I like a bargain.
Fair point. Who don't?
I want to go ahead and say before we do start anything, since I'm, just forcing myself on this podcast.
I'm going to draw a new picture.
Please, that's what I was going to bring up. I need a picture, like a little bitty Brooke underneath like the table or something.
Brooke under the table with a cup of coffee and a kitty cat.
Yes, I'll take it.
I'll work on
or
that.
the bottom right corner somewhere.
Barely now, we just need to commission out a proper what are those called?
A commission.
Entitled.
I just call it a title card.
Title screen?
I call it a title card.
Title card it is. Yeah, I think we're at that point. We're just going to have to commission one out.
Like I said, we've got someone that offered it. I'm sure he'd do it.
Baby Bird, include me in that.
We'll talk to him. We'll holler at him.
All right.
We
so
know
like
people.
you guys said, we're here today because we dipped a toe in this at the end of the last podcast, talking about relationship fun and dating and the whole spiel.
Yes.
You guys have mastered dating, obviously.
Master
You've
dating.
mastered-
I
you-
like
you-
that.
you've
Oh,
mastered
We've mastered.
You've mastered dating.
Not really. We both just
I
We-
totally heard that wrong.
we sucked equally, and it worked.
No, you mastered it, and then you classed up into marriage.
I don't think you mastered dating. I think you kind of like, and I don't like, and I'm not a fucking romantic. Brooke can tell you, I'm very open about this. I'm not a fucking romantic. I don't believe in destiny or true love. I think it's a bunch of horse shit. It's not fucking true. I think a good relationship is built on patience, forgiveness, and work ethic. Like you fucking, like you've got to really work at this shit, and you've got to understand when you marry a person, you marry that person and all their fucked up stupid shit.
Are you meaning to tell me that you don't look at someone and just know that they're everything you ever wanted?
Now life is not a Facebook post with a nice waterfall.
Are you meaning to tell me that you don't just that it's not easier to just monkey branch to?
I looked at him, he looked at me, and our souls spoke, and we knew.
And that's when I knew I needed a divorce
From my current husband, whom I also felt this exact same way about.
Life, the Lord works in mysterious ways.
Sometimes he brings you another woman's husband. Thanks, God. No.
That's not our relationship, by the way. We were both single.
Ready to mingle. I was not
I
ready to
saw
mingle.
Hunter when I was 16, so you were my destiny, baby. Even though you don't feel the same
It's just
for
a
me.
small town. It's just a small town, that's all. Yeah, I don't think we mastered dating. I think so far we seem to have this relationship thing, at least for ourselves, down pretty decent.
Got it duct taped together.
Yeah, it's holding. It holds water.
We tolerate each other some days. We like each other sometimes.
Sometimes we fucking don't. Sometimes you sleep on the couch and let your cell phone live stream you sleeping, so so your wife at least won't get away with murdering you in your sleep.
No, I think that's a very important point to make. So many people, they already for a long time have had this idea from like rom-coms and fucking TV shows.
Yeah,
like,
It's all bullshit.
it's like this. There's
Well,
this.
yeah, it's a fucking TV show.
Like,
Yeah,
there's this magic. Like, it's meant to be. Like, no, bitch, you gotta work at it. It's just like anything else. You gotta work at it.
This is the same stupid motherfuckers that watch porn and think girls like want you to jizz all over their face. You know, like it's just get a fucking grip, man. Sort it out.
Right?
Like it's fantasy. It's just no. That irritates me. It's a bit of a pet peeve the way people look at reference things like Notebook. I want that kind of relationship, like in the Notebook. Was it Noah and whatever the fuck that girl's name? Was?
The
Allie.
mean Girl. It's the
Yeah.
girl from Mean Girls.
Like I want
That's
that.
all I know.
Where's my Noah? You know that whole thing. Like he's a fictional character. That motherfucker doesn't exist. Like, and guess what? You ain't no fucking peach neither. You
I don't like. That's why I know that I would never.
You got
meet
14
someone
cats, bitch.
wanting something like that around here anyway, because none of that even interests me. It's like I don't want some fucking fickle bitch that
Right.
like does what like if I want something from a fucking storybook, like no, I want something cool like a fucking Banshee Queen. That's great.
That quote is going around all the fucking time. I feel like I'm bagging on women right now. I feel like I'm really coming in hot on them. But I'll say this, and then I'll shut that valve off. But
luckily we have a point of view to see where we have the other side of the road.
If I let her talk. No, that Marilyn Monroe quote. I think it was Marilyn Monroe. You know how the quotes go these days.
And I know which quote you're talking about.
If you can't handle me at my diddliest, you don't deserve me at my doodliest.
Yeah. Something like that.
Yeah.
There's a great fucking meme about that where it's a little like a comic where it shows some piece of shit fucking woman that can't handle me at my worst. It's her just like burning the house down and having a fit because she saw this dude talking to his sister. And then her best is like, I burnt this spaghetti, so now you have to take me to go eat.
Right? Right, though?
Because that's how people feel. They're like, oh, I'm a fucking queen. It's
the same thing as like, I held the door open for this girl. She owes me her number now.
Yes, 100%.
It's just like, you fucking...
It goes both ways.
Well, it's like, that's just baseline human behavior. Not burning somebody's fucking house down. You know what I mean? Like, it's just baseline behavior. Like, of course you hold the door open for somebody. That's just because you're not an absolute fuckhead. You're an absolute fuckhead when you open the door for somebody and expect that they're going to suck your dick for it.
Like, oh, I've opened the door for you. You can bend over now, and I will penetrate you.
Or like
as per our social agreement we just made.
Right, as in our social contract. That's just normal.
Plus, people get so many... Like, I sent you that thing the other day, I think earlier today, that I found on Facebook. People get all these stupid fucking ideas that...
Why don't you read it? Just read the fucking thing. Read the fucking thing. We keep referencing it.
This is something different.
I want to reference that one.
The one I sent you. Okay, so this is something I found. It says, my mom said, stick with the guy that loves you, not the guy you love. Because the guy that loves you will go to the end of the earth for you, but the guy you love will only love you on his terms. She's always said a woman can grow to love someone, but a man either loves you from the start or doesn't. That is the stupidest fucking thing I have ever heard in my motherfucking life.
I want to ask this girl, your mom was divorced, didn't she?
Basically, what she's saying is like, hey, this guy that likes you, but you don't give a fuck about him, just stick with him because he'll pay for shit.
Right?
That is more or less what she's saying.
These guys.
Like, he'll do shit for you. And then you can just go fuck those other guys on the side. That's what that is. And
hang on. It is bad, but we don't have to add bad to this. I don't think it said, and then you can go fuck somebody else on the side.
Right.
I don't think it went that far.
It didn't. But that's what...
I think Chace is delving deep from past experience.
Yeah, I think... This feels like we're going...
No, let me finish. To be fair, that is painted with a little bit of bias. But even if you don't go anywhere with that, basically what you're saying is go with someone that you don't care about. And if you don't care about someone, how can you expect it to fucking last?
I'm focusing more on the end part where it's like, because read the last part again. That's the part I was confused.
A woman can grow to love somebody, but a man either loves you or he doesn't.
From the start, or he won't.
Yeah.
That's where
That's stupid. That's just people going off of weird ideas that they've gotten from somewhere. That a man
can grow to love a woman, but a woman can grow to love a man.
Yeah, apparently Hunter and I, we love in black and white.
Yeah.
We do. Right. We deal in absolutes, but you, Brooke, you are a beautiful flower who loves on a gradient.
Right. Right.
Right. But if you love me, then I'm going to have you only on my terms.
Right.
But if I love you, then
shit.
Basically, you can treat me however.
I will also add that the person that posted this, I'm not going to bust them out, but she has fucking kids and a failed marriage, so there's that.
Okay.
Right. I mean, right though.
Also, she's kind of a fucking piece of shit. I'll be real.
Well, I was saying, like, this
let's hope she doesn't become a fan.
I don't care. Fuck her.
This person's mama, like your mama's fucking divorced. Like, she ain't got no man, does she?
Oh, I don't know.
I'm just gonna take a fucking shot in the dark.
The thing she posted. This is like a thing that someone posted. It has this person's Twitter handle. I'll say it out loud. I don't care because it's a meme on Facebook. @Juliana R. Vivas is the person that originally wrote this. So
Well,
listen, Juliana, your mom.
Not fuck her, just mischievous. Like, look.
No, she dumb, and her mom. They dumb as shit.
Well, you're wrong. Not you. They're wrong. Like
Okay.
they're wrong.
They cunts.
And that's dumb. You might be good at math or some shit. I don't know. Could be really good.
Oh,
at
I'm
math.
sure they have their merits, but this is horrible advice.
But you don't know
100%
shit
agree.
about a relationship. You are gonna die alone with a stack of math.
Unless you got some great tits.
Unless you're not even good at math.
If you got some great tits, you better find you a rich old man to get some money out of.
Well, that's the man that loves her.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. That sounds so happy. That sounds like such a fulfilling relationship.
Right.
You know?
Find the man that you can tolerate who will wait on you hand and foot.
Right.
Then when he dies, you can have his money, and then you can go bang the pool boy.
Yeah. I feel that's reading in a little bit, but yeah. Essentially.
I make a lot of hard reads on this stuff that's probably not true.
Clearly.
Kevin in a little. What was the other one you were talking about?
That's the only one I've got.
Oh, that was it?
Yeah, you had some other stuff from like r/relationship.
Oh, I was
advice.
just keeping that in my pocket. I was going to go into just some random people asking
But
for
no,
advice
that's just
and give us some
that I
advice.
feel like there's all kinds of stuff I see all the time on social media. That I feel is probably it crystallizes the bulk of it into the stupid ideas that people have. But you guys, I mean, you already said it best because like relationships, it's work. It's work for both people, and you change over time.
Oh, 100%.
I mean, you guys are not the same people you were 10 years ago.
Definitely not.
It's also very mature to realize that at some point you might, over 10 years or 20 years, you might get to a point and be like, you know what? We kind of don't like hanging out with each other anymore. And I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about two people in general.
Well, I mean, we could get to that point. I mean, that's a reality.
I mean, you're
that
either
happens.
listen. What it all comes down to is you're either going to grow together or you're going to grow apart.
Right.
And
growing together doesn't just. And this is
doesn't just happen.
Yeah, it doesn't just happen, and that's a really crucial thing. Like, because you hear that all the time. Like, well, we just grew apart. Like, oh, there was nothing I could do. We just grew apart. Fuck you, you lazy motherfucker. Like, you fucking like. Quit going to golf. Quit going to fantasy football. Like, put some of your shit aside. Spend time. Find something to do together. Like, fucking fake it until you goddamn make it. Like, just throw a fucking dart at a hobby list and just pick some stupid shit out. Go do it together. The hobby's not important. The activity's not important. The important thing is that you're doing a thing together.
Yeah, spend some time together.
You know, and you spend time together. You learn how to communicate. You learn how the other person communicates. And, you know, you learn how to kind of ape that, you know.
Yeah.
And hopefully that's reciprocated, and and you're able to grow and evolve and change together. You're able to experience the whole thing together.
But it has to be together.
And you have to make time for that.
And you have to, and
always
you have
your
to,
favorite thing to do.
And you have to make an effort. So pay attention when you're doing this. So
Yeah.
you're not just there, you're actually engaging in this process.
Put your goddamn phone down. Put your goddamn phone down.
Also, you have to realize that you guys don't have to be fucking 69ing as your personalities don't have to be fucking 69ing each other. If I can spit that out. Holy shit. But yeah, just because you don't like 100% of the same shit, that's not a big fucking deal. You also need that time where like, hey, I'm going to go over here and maybe I am going to go to fantasy football because I don't want to do whatever this week.
That's an interesting thing. I think there are a lot of, like, I personally, like, I crave alone time, like time to myself to write music, to work out, to play video games, do D&D, you know.
Right.
I like my piece of my life. That's my life. I like having that. And God bless you, Brooke. You absolutely, like, you get it.
Oh, I
want
you to have your own life. I don't want you at my house all the time.
Well, and that keeps me who I am, you know. I don't know that a lot of people can't handle that when their spouse or their, you know, is like that, where they need their own space. It's really hard to
understand that anything exists outside of them.
Right.
Well, it's not personal. Like, yes, I'm choosing to spend time with these people, instead of your company. Yes, I'm doing that. That doesn't mean I feel less for you. That doesn't mean I dislike you or anything. Just means like I like having my peace, and then, we can also, but you also got to make plenty of time to be together.
It's a balance.
That's really difficult though. Whenever you are, you bring like insecurities, you have abandonment issues, shit like that, and you come into a relationship, you gotta, maybe you've had a boyfriend or a girlfriend or something like that stepped out on you, because that's, that can create baggage that is really fucking hard to let go of, and you carry that shit into the next relationship, and maybe they are one of these I need space people, and that's a hard one to deal with.
Yeah.
Because it's a peace of mind thing. Like, if that person goes out and does, like, let's say Brooke is that person. You are not, but just sake of argument, say you're that person, and I go play D&D, right?
Which you do every Sunday.
Which I do every Sunday. But I go do that, and now you're like, you take this every time as like a personal slight.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what the fuck is wrong with me? Why does he have to get away from me? Why is it them and not me? And it creates like a massive amount of stress and anxiety every time this person steps out to enjoy their hobby. They're left at home just suffering. And like, I wouldn't even know how to handle that. Like, if you were that way, I wouldn't know how to deal with that. I have no idea how to...
Communication and just listen and be aware.
Well, yeah, but I mean, at some point because there has to be... Something has to give in that scenario. That's not a sustainable situation to be in.
I would say...
that's going to snap at some point.
In that situation, it would have to be like... Say if that happened and you guys you're already married... That would be something that you would need to get counseling for. You would have to talk it out with probably a professional. Because, and if you're not, then you're just dating, then that might be the point where if it's too much for that person and they don't know how to deal with it, maybe that's where you break that off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Instead of forcing it.
I agree more with that.
Not every relationship is going to work clearly.
No.
So...
I was also going to say, like, we're talking about relationships because, and I don't really have a lot to cull from this. I've done a lot of shitty dating, but as far as relationships go, I've had, like, one real one. So.
And you went through a lot.
That was a hell of a real one.
That was a fucking big ass.
It was a big relationship for big boys.
You want to pick that one apart? See what
went wrong? Let's do that.
God, I don't know. I think we might.
That's a little too much, isn't it?
I think we might need a whole episode for that. I mean, just to kind of like speed through it. That's one of those things that like.
Fuck, we ain't gotta get. I don't have nothing to do tomorrow.
I don't either, but I mean, I don't want this to be 3 hours long.
Fuck it. Let's do 3 hours. Fuck it. Let's unpack this shit.
I mean, I can break it down real quick.
I'm ready.
Fuck it.
The kids
are.
No, I don't want to snoop. I might need some more coffee. But I mean, I don't know. Like the basis, I think, if you're gonna look at it, like overview that relationship, we were about 7 years apart.
In age.
Yeah. We were together for about 7.5 years. I think basically when I go back and look at it, one, you could say that because that was my first real girlfriend. Because when I was younger, there was a lot of like talking to people, maybe going on a few dates, maybe talking for like a month, fooling around, shit like that. I was always very hesitant to like keep anyone around because I don't know, for whatever reason, maybe I was just too picky.
Right.
No one ticked all the boxes. And for whatever reason, I met this chick and she ticked the boxes. And it was like, it was instant. Like, I fucking knew. It was like, okay. And then it was, those feelings were reciprocated. So it was like, oh, it's fucking great. And it just ran with it. And I felt like that when I look back at it now, yeah, there's a lot of situations where it's like, you should have probably cut that off there.
Red
or
flags.
there or there. Yeah. But it was also like I have my own set of issues because when I think about like when I was growing up, my parents didn't have the best relationship. My dad really wasn't around that much. And, he kind of ran around on my mom. So I had this idea in my head, like, I'm not going to be like that. I'm going to be a good fucking dude, and I'm going to be there for someone when I'm with them. And I think maybe I overdid that, so that caused me to be a bit of a doormat and to cater to her.
I heard, just as an aside, I heard from a swell guy once told me that I was dating his sister. But he was like, yeah. Yeah, I mean, that guy. But he was like, look, man, like, if you do nice stuff for her all the time, she just expects it. If you do it every once in a while, well, that's just a nice thing to do. But if you do it all the odd damn time, she just expects it. It's not special.
That's true, too. I get that.
Like, yeah, and I realized if that was that's a
Hold
whole
on, are
other
we
thing.
just talking about, are you just talking about being a nice person, doing nice things, or...
Whenever you overdo it, and basically, because what I did in that relationship was I fairly early on turned myself...
You catered to her, more or less.
Yeah, I was about to say, you're talking
like
about catering.
Okay.
And it wasn't sustainable. Like, I understand now the mistakes I made in this relationship, but, I came in real fucking hot. It was not sustainable. She was expecting it to be like that all the time, because why not? That's where I started, right? That was my baseline.
Right.
And I presented myself as a doormat, so she used me like a fucking doormat. And I was all surprised and indignant and hurt about it. And now looking back on it, it's like, I kind of did that shit to myself. Like, of course she did that.
I totally agree. And, once I got out of that relationship, I recognized certain things within maybe 2 or 3 dates with other people, and I was like, no. And I've even seen a couple of people that I went out with that if it had been in the past, I'd be like, I probably would have ran with this, but not anymore because I've learned my lesson.
Good for you.
Right?
You went through some experiences, you learned through it. Now, when did it start getting to the point to where... like the downfall, without going into too much detail.
I was about to say, he might not want to go into all this shit, man.
Some of the listeners out there might need some sort of relatable experience.
Oh, I don't doubt that, but I don't give a fuck about them.
Like,
I don't want Chace to get uncomfortable.
That's why I said without giving too much detail.
As much detail as you want.
You know what? We might go into a little more in depth on that one day. I don't think I'm going to right now because my relationship is it was a little different. There were some differences compared to most of them.
Yeah.
Understood.
Yeah.
But it's one of those things when I look back at it now, I can definitely pick out those points. When it happened, it was just like getting hit in the intersection by a fucking truck that ran a red light or something,
Can I ask if it was more was it like a sudden thing? Was it like a gradual build up?
It felt sudden at the time, but looking at all the evidence, it's like, it was kind of there.
Yeah.
But
you had been with this person for so long that you had grown accustomed to it, I guess you could say.
Well, it's because I had a lot of trust there, and
it's like the boiling frog thing.
More or less. Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Like whenever you look back, you can totally see that, oh, fuck, there was a hand turning the heat up the whole fucking time.
No, totally, yeah.
No, that was, my big failed relationship, because before you, I had, really just one, major relationship. But, that was a slow boil and I felt it. I felt it getting hotter and hot. It was just a slow, miserable death. There was no blindsided to it. I saw this shit coming.
But you also have to look at it from, you had a child involved.
Yeah, I felt, it was in a dream, whenever you're trying to run from something, but you're stuck in slow motion, or you're going to get hit by something, but you can't get out of the way. It was like being having a truck come at me, and I'm just I don't know where to go. Stop. What do I do?
Right.
Skipper.
So what about your life now? Have you grown? Have you learned?
Oh, I think I've totally grown. I don't know. I mean, I've learned, like I said, I took those experiences and applied them to the dating I have done. I don't know how much it's actually helped. Dating in general has not been the best experience over the last couple years. I know I did try to start dating again a little too soon. I think maybe like 6 months after we split, because it took like a whole year for that divorce to finalize.
Yeah, that's not too soon.
Mentally,
I can see how it could be too soon.
I think one of the best things you can do after a really hard breakup is just go out and get laid.
No, I did that.
Like,
boy,
girl, whatever. Just go out and get laid.
I'm talking about like dating to want to like
be with somebody.
Be with someone.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe.
No,
I don't think there is a time limit on that.
Oh yeah, dude, I had a man whore phase. Like, I mean, I lost a bunch of weight. I was starting to look better. I was starting to get more attention. Like, God, I probably got.
You shaved your head.
This was way before that. That was a year before like that happened.
Damn.
Yeah.
Has it only been a year since you shaved your head?
Maybe like a year, a little over a year. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but
yeah, you got like after a bad. You know, like a bad, because your self-esteem is just in the fucking dirt. You feel like shit. It's nice to just go out and smash some bucks, and just feel like okay.
What's the chick version? Like, dudes get to say they smash box like they're accomplishing something. Like, what's the girl version of that?
Get stuffed.
I've never.
Yeah, but that doesn't make it seem like they're doing it. Like, I'm gonna go get railed. That sounds like they're.
I've never heard that either. No,
snatch pole.
Snatch pole. Go on a cock chase.
Get laid.
That's not good enough.
Go get fucked.
I'm throwing out fucking gold here, man.
Snatch pole is a good one.
Snatch pole, cock chase.
Cock chase.
Cock chase just means like you're after it. I'm talking about the act of committing it.
Oh.
Snatch pole is a good one. We're gonna work on that one. We're gonna work on that.
Yeah, I'll have to think on this. It's been so fucking long. I don't know the terms these days.
Grab a sack.
Grab a sack.
Damn, girl, I'm gonna get myself a sack lunch.
Sack lunch.
Little brown bags.
Where do you hear this stuff? Like,
I'm pretty sure
I've literally never heard any of this.
I'm pretty sure he just made all that up.
Yeah, I've never heard any of that. I'm trying to work for the ladies here. So you guys...
All right, ladies, what do you think? Comment below.
I don't think any ladies watch the YouTube video. I mean, we do have ladies who listen to the Spotify.
Fucking 50%, man.
Yeah, we're half and half. We're getting there.
We're
actively winning the left.
The left.
All we have to do is get that non-binary plum, because there is a ratio for that.
Oh my god!
That's how I'll know that we've succeeded.
Right.
When we get that first non-binary.
That
we've hit the fucking big time.
That rose in the coal mine. A rose in the desert. Right. What the fuck? It's a diamond in the coal mine. Rose in the desert.
Y'all are out there, whoever y'all are. That's how you...
You beautiful, confused-ass angels.
They're not confused.
They know exactly
who they are.
What they might or might not be at any given
moment. Who they are.
At any given moment.
Yeah.
It's fluid. It changes.
Well, say who. Don't say what. What the fuck?
This is my husband.
If you say what I am, it's gonna...
Who? Not what.
I guess, dude.
My name's Hunter and I'm liberal.
Fucking damn, dude. I mean, like... I feel like that was an awfully minor infraction. I don't even think that was an infraction. I think you're just...
I think you gotta give me your...
I think you're just...
I think you gotta give
kicking my nut. I think you're fucking trying to grab my sack.
You gotta give me your lib card.
You're snatching my pole.
Give me your lib card.
Don't have one. They took it a couple years ago.
Okay. Well, let's change gears a little bit. Let's stop talking about, mastering dating and not mastering dating. And let's talk about first tries. Do you remember your very first date?
My very first date?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Because I do.
Mine is epic.
It was awkward AF and very silent.
Ditto.
I feel like a lot of them...
I do, man.
I feel like a lot of... Look at this fucking playboy.
Right? He's ever had issues on a fucking date.
I have to explain. Like, I'm going to let y'all go ahead and I'll explain why mine is so fucking
There's nothing
nebulous.
to explain. There was this... I went on a bunch of quote unquote dates in high school, basically because friends always had girlfriends with friends. They were like, you should come. And then basically I just got to go pay for this chick's friend to go to a movie and for them to not be interested in it.
No.
For me to not watch it, me to watch a shitty movie I didn't want to see because it's a date.
And you paid for a ticket.
Because I'm a fucking idiot.
It's a first date. That's expected.
I don't-
It's
I don't-
supposed to be
I don't
awkward and...
I don't count any of those dates because to me those weren't actual dates. It was me going out with my friends and their girlfriends and their
That's still
friends.
considered...
No, because this was just something of them like, hey, our friends are single, let's go. And
I know, I get it. Yeah.
I didn't probably go on my first real big boy date until I was like 19 or 20 or something like that.
Yeah, I have some really
And it
great
was
first dates stories
just
about
like
me.
all those. The thing is, it was just like all those others, except it was just me. Got in my truck. I think I even wore khakis that day, and a nice shirt.
God damn.
To go to a fucking some shitty movie.
Hell yeah.
Because I was young and stupid and thought that was a good idea to go to a movie.
It's what you do.
It is what you do.
I mean, it's what you do.
It is what you do.
I know.
But
I never liked the whole going to a movie thing because you don't talk or anything.
It's shitty
But
for a
when
first
you're young,
date.
that's all you have to really do. Because I went on a lot of first dates to the movies when I was younger.
I don't know why it's such a
Not a
ingrained
lot.
as like a good
Just,
idea.
you know.
I mean, it's good.
I was not
Going to a movie is good for like people who've been together because it's like, hey, we'll go get dinner and then we'll go to a movie because we like each other already. We don't have to do all this fucking nonsense preamble like dancing around dating bullshit.
Right.
I think, but this is fuck it. I'll just go down this road anyway. I was going to say like first dates I think should be a lot more modest than we were like accustomed to had them presented to us when we were younger.
What do you mean?
Like, just fucking go get coffee. Don't even go get coffee. Or maybe
You're about to say go get caught.
Go get hey,
That's sort of what it is now.
that's kind of what it is.
Pretty fucking informal.
But no, like go get coffee. Go on a walk. Something simple and non-committal. It's a first date. You just want to meet the person and kind of like talk to them.
See if there's anything there. Yeah.
Yeah, see if there's any chemistry at all. Then maybe go get dinner or something like that. I'm still okay with like going for dinner on a first date because still you need to engage with each other.
Exactly.
Some people don't.
In somewhat of it, I'm not going to say busy environment, but with people around you so you don't feel so enclosed with this stranger.
I'm a big fan of grabbing a drink.
Yeah.
I've only
Yeah.
recently.
Well, I'm a big fan of that because it's just, I mean, there's an easy out at any moment.
Yeah.
And you meet. Don't go pick them up and drive them there or any of that shit.
Yes.
Just meet there. That way, like, if you're uncomfortable, if they're uncomfortable, fair fucks and they can go off. But,
And ladies, nowadays, share your location with a friend just in case.
Fuck, dude.
There are
I do
some
that
really fucking creepy dudes.
Everybody should fucking do that.
I agree.
BT Dubs just said fair fucks.
I like it. I heard it.
It's
there now?
in there now, yeah.
It's part of your
It's
lexicon.
there, yeah. But, yeah, man, I'm a big fan of grabbing a drink because you can, a little bit of social lubricant.
Oh, I like that.
What?
Social lubricant.
It's your first time to hear that?
Yes.
Yeah, girl, I just made it up.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all. Shh the fuck up. I'm trying to get laid. She gonna fuck the dude that came up with that? Come on, Chace. Damn. Yeah, it's got a bit of a social lubricant there.
He had to use it again.
You gotta. Yeah, I did. I felt you're like, did it again. Anyways, you got that, and there's people around to engage with as well. Got a bartender, whatever, and again, like if you just meet up there, they can fuck off or you can fuck off. It's not a big fucking deal.
Like, what do you know? You never went. You haven't been on a first date in like 12 years.
Yeah,
That's what we did.
11.
Though.
I was just gonna. I was just gonna say, like, I've never engaged with anyone, even though I've only recently started going to like have a drink with someone in the last couple of years. I've never had anything to do with anyone else there. It's just I meet the person, we get a drink, and we sit and we talk.
Yeah, and I mean that's okay.
I don't talk
too.
to any of those other people
No,
there.
well,
That's
we don't.
fucking rude.
We didn't either.
No. But like, if it's so, I met up with her at a bar. I knew the bartender well.
No, baby. Our first date was Chili's.
Oh yeah,
shit.
it was Chili's.
We met at a bar. Unfortunately, I'm talking about first dates.
No, I guess I'm talking about our second date. Up next.
Oh yeah, that was
And
fun.
saw my boy. We met there and we hung out. First kiss.
Funny story. First night I did meet him though. He did end up making out with another girl.
Oh, an absolute disaster too.
I didn't care. He was too cute.
I'm not proud of that one.
You should not be.
You shouldn't
'cause
be.
She was a train wreck.
Fucking swamp
She was a
donkey.
train wreck, but he was a emergency response team.
God damn it.
There's your tagline
I'm
for
leaving.
your rom-com.
Divorce!
I wouldn't blame you.
But yeah, just small little interactions
Yeah.
with people around you, preferably.
Coffee's cool. I think meeting at a coffee shop would be cool
Yeah.
too. That'd be fun.
I had coffee the other day at Books A Million.
Right.
Went real good. I thought that was
Ooh,
really fun.
those are fun dates.
That's nice too.
You get
Because
the
worst
parade-
comes to worst, you get coffee and get a book.
Yeah.
You just walk. I mean, there's lots to. There's.
Yeah, fuck.
That's
He
real
goes back.
bad.
He goes back like, yeah, fuck that bitch. I'm gonna get a book.
Well, I was gonna say you have a lot to talk about because you can just walk the bookstore and talk about the
Yes.
different sections. But I've had so many. Like, oh, hey, it's a good idea. Let's go there, and then it just like I never hear from them again. Like maybe they didn't think that
Aw.
was interesting. That's not happened lately so far. Fingers crossed.
Get them dumb bitches that don't read no books.
I don't know. I guess maybe they don't. They act like they're into it, and then they just never talk to you after that.
Well, moving on next, and then you can.
Get your book.
Yeah.
Right.
Bye.
I don't remember my first date for onesies.
You were hammered.
No, like I was homeschooled
yeah.
and I was basically kept under a rock. So like any date I might have gone on, this is where it gets really gray. Like I can remember going and like hanging out with girls, but like my mom was there. And, like, it was always, like,
Judging.
for certain with other people around, like, other kids and shit, you know? So it was like, was it a date?
So not
was
a
it
first date.
Yeah, like, I don't really fucking remember. And that's why,
God.
yeah.
What
so,
a
like, y'all talk
nightmare.
about, like, going to the movies and shit, because that's what yeah, that's not what the fuck I did.
Well,
I can remember, I was allowed to see this girl. We had church-sponsored skate nights. Like, fucking, like, once every other month or some shit like that.
right.
But there was this girl I liked, and, I got to see her at this skate night thing.
Skate America.
And, yeah.
No.
Oh,
And
Was
I
it?
can remember,
I don't
there's this old...
I don't think that's what you're talking about. I think you're thinking about D Queen.
Nah, dude, this was definitely Skate America.
Oh,
No,
okay.
not in Texarkana. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
You're right. You're absolutely right.
Get
You're
out of our
absolutely right.
memories.
You shut
You
up.
fucking
I'm in
my
the
shit up.
memories now.
Well, we went there in like this jankety school bus.
Yeah, dude,
And I
I
can
remember that
remember-
school bus.
I remember I sat by this girl and we held hands.
Oh,
And I was like, shit!
that's like a big deal.
That's like
Yeah.
that's like third base.
Yes. Such a big deal.
Bitch got sweaty hands!
Sweaty hands. That's
I
when
think
you
she
know.
been shooting on her fingernails and shit.
Clammy AF.
Woo! Shit, man.
Such a big deal.
Oh, dude, I was sweating.
Or like when you're at the movies when you're younger and
had,
you like
like-
have your hands like on your knee and
Oh my
they
god,
have,
yeah.
you know,
or
like
they
they're all
do
sitting on their
that
knee.
like you do the thing where you like you put your hand out and
barely
you
like
like
graze fingers.
graze pinkies. And then you like you
That's an open.
and then you kind of like
That's an
over.
open. That means
Yeah,
grab
yeah.
the hand.
Yeah, that's
But
like
then like they might have a scratch on the nose and you got to start all
the
fucking
fuck over. But it's
All
about the
over.
journey. Like that's fucking foreplay.
It is.
That's fucking foreplay right there. God damn, I'm sweating. My dick's hard talking about this shit. fully engorged. God damn.
Right?
Fully.
Bro, let's go hold hands.
That's way more intense than like.
Chace, look away.
He did have to just watch that, and I'm feeling really awkward now.
I was just.
My heart's pounding.
All I was thinking while y'all were doing that was like, please God narrate this because they can't see it. Just please make sure you just narrate the whole thing because it's gonna.
We were moving Pinky's grave.
No, you guys did. You guys did a great job. You said every. You mean you
Should have filmed that.
You painted a picture.
Okay, good.
I was just afraid you would just start doing things with your hands and not actually say what was going on. I was like, no, this is going to be so terrible for audio, but it was great.
Oh, shit.
I wasn't going to stop.
No, you're right, though.
She had to scratch her nose, though, so now
fuck.
I got to start all over
There's
again.
so much more trepidation and it's so much more intense than like nowadays you get on fucking Tinder and just hit somebody up and be like, what that mouth do?
Oh, shit. Fuck. Oh, no. No, guys.
Or if you're a dude, just send somebody
Stop.
a picture.
No, that shit
doing
fucking
that
works.
shit.
That's the...
And for the love of God, stop sending dick pics to someone that doesn't know you're sending it.
We talked about dick pics the other night.
No, that shit works.
Shut up.
It does because they keep sending them.
There's got to be some reward in place.
Though I will admit,
You miss
when you
100%.
are talking to someone, because like when I was in Oklahoma, there was this chick that I was talking to for a little while. It was just kind of casual, when I was being a man whore. And she was like, dudes just send her pictures of their dick. And she's like, dudes just do this all the time. And I was like, there's a certain sense of satisfaction. These dudes are sending pictures of their dick to this chick, and you're just plowing her on the reg.
Right?
And it's like, ah!
Oh, no.
Shoot your shot, buddy.
Go for it.
Mine's on her
You
titties.
miss all the shots you don't take. Except that. Stop it.
50-50, either she says yes or
There's a certain thing you see those certain posts on social media. It's like you're talking to posting cute memes in her DMs, and I'm laid up on her couch drinking her Kool-Aid. We're not the same, or something like that.
Right. I hate that we're not the same shit. It's right.
A lot of times they're fucking stupid, but some of them enjoy.
So can I talk about my first date?
Yes,
Hell yeah.
please.
Do y'all want to hear like my first date or like first
No, your
date?
first date.
Yeah, we're
So,
talking
like,
about first
first
First date, yeah, first date.
Okay, because the
Somebody's
first
blowing me
date
the
is
fuck up.
probably a little more. No, it was definitely awkward. I'll go
Good,
through
good,
that
just-
with
let's
really
just start.
quickly.
Yeah, just start.
All
A
right,
little bit of both.
14 years old, had a boyfriend. He
You
was at a
whore.
different school. Went over to his house. Like
Oh,
you
shit.
said, a lot of silence.
Thought you were gonna say you whore. Like you said, you whore.
I'm not gonna call my wife whore.
Cunt.
Not today.
Not on air.
Okay.
I just did twice.
Went
You-
over
You
there.
can take the heat for that.
Watched a movie, don't remember what we were watching because like those days, it's just like,
You were too focused on the hand
yeah,
holding.
just like you're watching it, but you're not. This shitty little 14-year-old grabs my head and shoves his fucking tongue down my throat. Didn't even gradually
You know, like a lizard tongue?
reach over to
He just went
turn
for it.
my head. It was like a fucking tiger
So
about
wait,
to
y'all are just sitting there in silence.
in silence watching a movie. We weren't even fucking holding hands.
Oh shit, he just went for it.
Yes.
He swung for the fence.
Yeah, he
Stuck
did.
his tongue down my throat, and because I was just so, I don't even know the word. Like, I was just so confused, I guess. I bit his tongue. Bit it. I'm talking
Serves him
about
right.
plant down, bit his tongue.
That's great.
Poor little fella.
That was the end of that relationship.
He was probably that he just been thinking that, like, what do I do?
Yeah, like,
How do I make this
yeah.
move? What do I do? And he's probably just fucking do it. And he's like,
Yeah, it was
maybe.
like almost like a Tourette's type situation.
yeah, he just
where
fucking,
it
he freaked out, he panicked. He didn't know what the fuck. He's 14 fucking years old,
Yeah.
right? He's fucking got come up to his ears. He doesn't know how to deal with things. He's just He holds out as long as he can. He panics, freaks out, reaches over and grabs you, and gets his damn tongue bit off.
You know what the really fucked up part about that whole story is, though? Like, it damaged me as a 14-year-old girl.
I fucking bet.
The next day, he
the other
was
side of that
friends
story is
with a
pretty
lot of
ugly.
my friends at my school. He had contacted all of them on AOL. I'm sure some of you may remember that. AIM. Contacted them.
ASL.
ASL. Sorry. Contacted them and told all of them that I had come over, and he didn't tell the whole story. He
hell no.
told everyone
Hell no, he
that
didn't tell that
he
whole
kissed
story.
me, and because I was so inexperienced, I just happened to bite his fucking tongue. Traumatized me as a fucking 14-year-old. Do you think any guys wanted to go out on a date with me then? Fuck no.
See, now that guy's got some balls. If it was me, I probably would have... Well, one, I wouldn't have done that in the first place. Two, if that had happened, I would have never spoken a word to anyone about anything. That would have died with me.
Right?
Unless you had been like, that motherfucker tried to mouth rape me.
I don't know,
He
man.
did. It was awful.
Well, obviously he did.
The early 2000s
It's okay
were a
because
different
now
time.
he's a fucking drug addict and hitting up every girl on Facebook, and he's
Jesus,
even
you
been
held on to
reported.
this shit, didn't you?
Let her have it. Let it
Yeah,
out.
yeah,
Let it
Yes,
Lean
I
this
was
motherfucker.
fucking
Fuck you, dude.
14.
Yeah.
I was fragile.
Yeah. Fuck this dude. That probably fucked him up. He's like, he felt terrible about that. Like, he panicked, he freaked out, got his tongue bit, and he's probably just
Now
fucked in
he's
the
on
head
drugs.
from then on. Now he's on drugs.
If
His
he
life
hadn't
is-
bit his
Yeah,
tongue, he
I
probably
did it.
would have been like an
I did
engineer.
it. It
No,
was
I'm not
me.
saying you did it.
I am.
I'm just saying he made an unfortunate decision that forever derailed his life. Like, he panicked and made the wrong choice.
Now, what if he had tried to hold hands instead and done the hand
That
dance?
would have been fine.
If he would have done the hand dance, he would probably be an engineer.
Yeah.
Maybe even a
Right.
doctor.
Yeah, that. Oh my God. We figured it out, guys. The defining moment.
How many 14-year-olds we got listening?
None. We do have some
Guys?
22s to 26s.
They're already fucking.
I'll tell my.
Should already
I'll
be
tell.
fucking.
I'll tell my others.
If you're 26, you better at least have one STD by now. I mean, damn. What the fuck you doing, man? Get out there and play ball. Get some dirt on your uniform.
1 out of 3, or is it 4?
Okay, go fucking shag balls, man. Go get it.
Shag balls.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh my God!
Now,
I
we
did
talked-
not want to drink whiskey.
We
tonight.
talked a little
Ugh.
bit about bad dates the other night. Did you give all yours? Are all yours perfect 10s?
No, man, I've got a really bad
Yeah,
one, and
let's-
this one's
yeah,
100%
let's hear
my
it.
fault. It's the one that Brooke brought up.
Oh, leaving your wallet?
Yeah.
Okay, I want to hear. I don't know if I know about this one.
All right. So, I heard from this girl. This is it was like late. Maybe was I 18? Maybe something like that. I think it was about 18 or so.
Jeez, I probably did hear about this.
But anyway, I got hit up by this girl, and she lived like a town over, you know, and we'll call her B. And B hits me up, and no, not this is really just a B.
Okay.
All right, so just B hits me up, and I'm like, oh shit, this girl's hot. Like I remember this girl. And no, it's not.
It's not the one I thought it was. Okay.
Sorry.
Anyways, this girl hits me up, and I'm like, oh shit, like this girl's hot. Like I've always thought this girl was hot, and she just hit me up sort of out of the blue, and was kind of being a little flirty with me and stuff. So I'm like,
What a cunt.
I just, you know, like I was like, hey, do you want to go hang out sometime? And she was like, yeah. So set up a date. So I go pick her up, and we start heading out, and we're going from we're going about 45 minutes away. We're going from a little place, Blocksburg, Arkansas. We're going all the way from there to Texarkana, Texas. And so on
It's
the
a good
way,
drive.
it's a good drive. It's like a 45-minute
Yeah.
drive. So about halfway there, I realize I have not brought my fucking wallet, and I'm like, oh shit, like this is bad.
Oh, you about to pull scumbag Steve.
And No, I told her. I just, like, as soon as I realized, I was like, oh, shit. I was like, look, I forgot my wallet. And, she's like, that's okay. I've got some babysitting money.
Oh, that is precious.
Oh, I love it.
So, I'm 18. Like, I don't know what to fucking do. And, so we, you know, I'm homeschooled and shit. Like, I don't know how to behave on a fucking date.
I can just imagine your eyes.
So I'm like, you know, do you want to go ahead and go? And she's like, yeah, I got it. So we go out to eat. And I'm like, I'm a fucking...
Did you get, like, the cheapest thing on the
yes,
menu?
Yeah.
Okay,
We went to
I'm just
Outback
curious.
Steakhouse, and I got, like, a salad.
And like a side salad or like a...
no, like a side salad. I felt fucking horrible, dude. And then, like, after that, like, I was like, I'm taking her back. Like we gotta go back. I'm sorry. Like, I didn't want her fucking paying for... I felt like shit, dude. Like, should have just turned around there and been like, look, I fucked up. I'm gonna have to reschedule, you know. But no,
No, you can't reschedule. You got her in the car. You gotta do something.
I plowed through and got my side salad and left Outback Steakhouse.
Did you order water?
No, I think I got a Coke or something.
Oh, shit. Too
Oh,
much.
fucking big baller over here.
Too much.
Getting a soft drink.
That's babysitting money. She probably gets paid like
Yeah,
$4
bro.
an
Right.
hour.
Well, I'm not proud of it, bro. I was hungry though.
That's so sweet.
So
though.
I took her back, and got back to her house and dropped her off, and I was very apologetic. And she went to kiss me, and I just felt awful. Like
you didn't kiss her back?
No, dude, I felt so bad
Connor,
about
what
the whole
fuck
thing.
is
Like,
wrong with you? She paid for your dinner.
well, I was just like, I was all
God,
fucked
she
up,
bought-
man.
she
I-
bought
She
you a
bought you
Coke?
so much. Why didn't you?
A Coke and a salad, and you couldn't even first base it with this
Couldn't
chick?
even fucking kiss
God,
her.
you
What the
fucking,
fuck is
you
wrong
fucking
with you?
cook tease.
I just realized something. If girls would just pay for their own fucking dinner, then nice guys would get laid all the time.
All the time.
No, I totally nice girl. Like I totally just like. I was like, look, I'm so sorry. I feel so bad about like I can't. Like,
And
I
you
just feel
embarrassed her
awful.
even more.
And
by
yeah, and
not
she
reciprocating the kiss.
and like she never talked to me again. And granted, I
You
waited.
don't say.
It was like 3 weeks before I like hit her up. Because I felt so bad about it. I was so fucking embarrassed about the whole thing. The whole kiss thing was like a panic. Like, she went in to kiss me, and I, like, panicked.
Was it
and
like a
leaned
mouth
back.
rape like mine?
No, she didn't get the chance. Like, she
Okay.
leaned in, and I just leaned back. Which is the worst fucking thing! And, like, and so, like, next day, like, this girl's hot, and I'm like, God, why the fuck did I fuck this up so bad? And, yeah.
Precious baby angel.
So I spent, like, 3
I feel
weeks.
so bad for
I
her.
spent, like, 3 weeks and tried to holler at her. She was like, no.
You sweet summer child.
Yeah.
Speaking of bad kissing experiences.
Yes! I love these. These are my favorites.
Oh, so like this happened to me recently, but I'm actually still talking to this person. I'm kind of surprised because when this happened, I thought that I just read the situation intensely wrong. So like,
Did you fuck up Chace?
No, I don't think I did.
Okay.
I mean, she
Okay,
told
let's hear
me
the
she
story.
told me as much later. So like, this is the second night we had went out. The first night we just got a drink and we sat and we talked for a while, and I had to leave after a couple of hours because I had to get up early and go to work. I've been working a lot of hours. The second time we went out and we had dinner, and then we went and got some ice cream, and we just sat in front of like Cold Stone for like 2 hours talking. You know, just bullshitting and stuff, like talking
That's a
about
good sign.
talking
Yeah.
about music
That's a
and
good
stuff
That
like
is
that.
a very
sign,
good
man.
sign, yeah.
And we sat there for a while, and I drove her back to her car, and we're sitting there talking for a little bit longer at the end of the night. So, I mean, I was like, all right, I'm gonna go for it.
Shoot your shot.
And I go in
Gradually or like...
No, I mean,
I'm sorry, I have to
He
ask
switched.
now.
Did you
no,
did you
no,
do the finger dance?
listen.
Did
No.
you do the finger dance?
No, because there was no hand holding this
That's
time.
why.
No, it was there. Listen, I've done a lot of dating over the last
Should've done
couple
the
of
finger
years.
dance. Now you fucked up.
If nothing else, I've gotten pretty good at this.
Good.
I like to think.
Okay.
You're terrible if you're not finger dancing first.
I'm also not 15.
The delicate.
The delicate...
I'm also not
Finger
15.
You gotta say that for later, baby. Say that for later.
Y'all are getting too wound up over here.
God damn.
Anyway, you know, I go in like
Can we pause?
what I feel
No! Stop it!
what I feel like is the right thing to do, and I'm going in, and all of a sudden, you know, I'm in a hug before I know what's going on. She parried it. She parried
So
the
she
kiss.
thought that
She
you were giving her a
sidestepped the kiss.
hug.
She
right?
parried. No, like we're sitting in my car, right? We're not
Right.
standing up.
Oh, okay.
And so I lean in, I go for it, and it's like I'm like, whatever, I got this. Just fucking Chace, I'm fucking great.
Right.
And I go in, and it's just like this. It's like
She thought you were going in for a hug.
No. I can
No.
inform this in a little bit.
Okay.
Basically, it's
She
kind of
juked.
this. Basically,
She
it's like
juked.
it's like those parts in anime whenever they go see a character will go for someone, and then there's like an after image, and they just go through it. And this is literally what happened. All right, I thought I heard that fucking noise in Dragon Ball Z whenever someone disappears, like this. And then I'm in a hug all of a sudden, and I'm like, what the fuck? And then, for an instant, then it hit me, and I was like, oh no.
Ooh.
Oh no. I fucked up bad.
Yeah, that's a bad fuck up.
And then
That's a really bad fuck
we
up.
kind of sat there for a second, and she was like, okay, I was like, all right, I had a nice time. I'll see you later. And,
That was a moment.
God, did you just go drive your car off a
no,
cliff?
I just sat there.
Easier.
I sat there in the car for like a...
In her driveway?
No.
You fucking creep.
No, it wasn't in the driveway. This was in the parking lot of a restaurant because we met at the restaurant.
Okay, yeah.
And she drove off.
Yeah, she left, and I'm just
Okay.
kind of sitting there for a few minutes, like I just want to dig a hole.
Like overanalyzing everything.
I just wanted to dig a hole and climb in it.
Yeah, there's no overanalyzing that. It's just got the one.
And I'm sitting there, and then I'm
The
like,
one
fuck,
outcome.
okay, well, I fucked that up. We're just friends. Probably not anymore. But, I'll start driving home, and then I get a text, and it's like, oh, hey, I'm sorry. I got really nervous. I haven't dated that much in a long time. I'm not good at this.
Good for her for
Sorry for
messaging
making
you.
it awkward.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, okay, I just assumed that I had read the situation very wrong, and that, I just fucked up. And she was like, no, I just got nervous. Sorry, I'm really sorry. And we're actually still talking right now. I'm
Yay.
kind of surprised. I was and even after that, I was fully expecting that she was just doing that to kind of spare my feelings or something.
That's what I was thinking.
And I would never hear from her again, but we're still talking. So it's pretty cool.
All right.
Yay.
Okay.
So when do we get to meet her?
I've already told you this
That's
like a
true,
million
you have.
times.
Saturday.
Don't date this podcast.
Well, if you're listening, Miss Mystery Girl,
Looking
I
forward to
have
meeting
so
you.
many questions.
By
for
the
you.
time you'll probably already met her. I don't know if she's even all the way caught up on these.
Tell her she needs to listen to this tomorrow.
How about no?
I'm gonna text.
Because
her
even
tomorrow.
though she told me it was okay to talk about like our dates, I don't want to make her feel too weird.
Stop.
It's gonna get weird. When you stiff
Oh,
arm my
yeah.
mans.
If you come over to our house and you hang out with us, you better be ready for fucking weird. It's happening.
Brooke's gonna show your dick.
But that's
collection.
not even that's not even the worst date I've ever been on. Actually, that date as a whole was pretty great.
Restroom.
Okay.
And I want to hear this.
Okay.
Keep talking.
No. Totally professional cut.
There's probably gonna be a few of those.
Probably. We're in it when it not.
Fuck yeah, we are.
Coffee, beer,
Fucking
whiskey.
I'm about to have 8 beer.
Fucking Thanksgiving tomorrow.
I won't have 8 beer. I'm about to have 4 beer.
We're having Thanksgiving tomorrow.
I ain't
Oh,
got
hey,
shit to do.
if you made it this far in, here's a special treat for you. I don't know why this is it's not like this is any longer than normal, but I was thinking about this at work today because I was talking about those people that apparently are buying people stuff for Thanksgiving last time.
Like presents?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're one of those people, if for some reason this podcast blows
I'm
up,
pretty sure that's on the Lost episode.
No, it was last week. It was on the Thanksgiving episode.
Okay.
If you're one of those people and this podcast happens to blow up and you hear this and you're someone who buys stuff for people on Thanksgiving as gifts, fuck you. Don't listen to my podcast.
Yeah, go fuck yourself.
You're a stupid cunt.
Hey, guess what you get?
A kick in the nuts or the
Yeah,
cunt. Oh, yeah, right. You
Bet you drink eggnog, don't you?
Bet you do. You fucking eggnog.
Bet you
drinking-
eggnog.
Hold on,
drinking-
whoa, back up. What are we talking about? People that do what?
This is people that buy people presents for Thanksgiving.
Why would you buy someone?
Some people apparently do that now. It's something I heard a few years ago.
Yeah, they're trying to fuck Thanksgiving up.
Yeah.
Destroy
Bring presents into it.
I have not heard this, but
I don't know how popular it actually is. It's just something I heard. Either way, fuck them. I don't want you listening to my.
'em.
I don't want you listening to my podcast. I want you to fuck off.
Yeah. Fuck off to the pedo ghetto. That's where you belong.
That's right.
Buying presents for Thanksgiving.
Just out here fucking up the rotation. God damn it. I fucking
who
hate
has
y'all.
money for Thanksgiving and Christmas to just fucking give gifts?
Fucking rich people and fuck them. Those are people that don't know what to do with their goddamn money.
Right?
You know what you should...
You're a goddamn asshole.
better
That's
yet,
right. You fucking buy presents on Thanksgiving, you're a goddamn asshole.
Take that money and go... You help out the fucking
buy
angel, the
someone a
angel
Thanksgiving
tree.
dinner.
Or do the angel tree shit. Fucking do a toy drive. Fuck you. Don't
That's
give your kid a
Christmas.
fucking second Switch.
Right?
Get him a real Switch. And then
Hey,
have
my
them
kid
beat
needs
your
a
ass with it. You presents on Thanksgiving giving piece of fucking shit.
Go buy yourself some goddamn dignity, you piece of shit.
I fucking hate you. Whoever you are.
Speaking of Switches,
You're fucking
my
eggnog.
child no longer wants one, so you don't have to buy her one.
Too late. I already bought it.
Good. Well, that means I don't have to one day.
Oh, fuck. Relationships.
Who is next? Because I have a really...
Oh, no. I wanted to roll on because I was talking about that weird experience that I had.
Oh, yes.
And it's still going on. Hopefully she doesn't listen to this and totally hate me. Because I'm not trying to embarrass her or anything. I'm just
Nah, you
glad.
didn't put a name out there.
All right, cool. There was a really weird experience I had on a date. Holy shit, this was the weirdest experience I've ever had. And this was back there in the summer.
So this was like a couple of months
This
ago.
is fairly recent then.
No, this was it's fucking November. This was in like fucking...
But it's
A few
recent.
months ago.
This was in like June.
That was this year. That's recent.
Yeah, a
5
few
months
months ago.
ago?
Your sense of time is that of a 5-year-old.
5 months?
When I say recent, I mean like in a year's
In
time.
a year, yeah.
Well, I think recent.
That's
I
why
think within
we're
a few
married.
weeks.
We're on the same calendar.
Okay.
That's
We've been married
fuck it. That's a big spread. A year? Oh,
A year, recent.
The other day, back in January.
No, it depends on what it is. Because if you were like, how old is this milk? And I was like 5 months. That's the long fucking time for milk.
Why
to be
is that
around.
milk still in your fridge?
Exactly, but whenever it's just some like bad date, like 5 months ago is not that long.
It's not like you...
Not at this
It's
age.
recent.
It feels a
Not at
long.
this age.
Well, maybe the way my life has went in the last 5 months, it feels like a long time ago to me.
Okay. 5
We'll say
months
that.
ago.
This has been the longest goddamn year on record.
Right. We've all had our ups and downs this year. But anyway,
Not me.
5 months
Been
ago,
driving.
I went on this date. Met this girl through Tinder. She seemed okay. We were actually having conversations. So I met her for dinner at this place. Seemed nice. Met her outside. We go in. And things start feeling a little off. Like when I meet her outside, I go to hug her and she's shivering. Like just trembling. And I'm like, okay, maybe she's just nervous
Where
or
did
something.
y'all meet up?
It was, I don't know. It was supposed to be some bar that made good seafood or something. I don't know.
Huh.
And
Was it good seafood?
no,
Maybe
it,
she
it,
got
it,
food. Girl got food.
it
poisoning?
was no.
You gotta
She-
paint me
she-
a picture, man.
Because she did not eat.
She didn't eat.
Did
See, you gotta
drink?
start from the first of the story. Like,
Well, you're
that
jumping
might
all
be-
over the place. I didn't even finish.
you didn't even start it. You were just wait right till she's shaking when I give her the goodbye hug.
No,
Like, give me the- give me the date.
no! I
Give
didn't
me the
say
date.
goodbye hug, stupid. I said when we
A
met
hug.
in the... I said I hugged, like we hugged when we met in the fucking parking
Oh,
lot.
so this is the
like,
meeting.
oh, hey, nice
she
to
shivered.
meet you. Hey,
That's my
hey.
mistake, man. I'm sorry. Okay.
Stone Man.
Because I know what you're thinking, because you think when you give someone a hug, it's like at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Lots of
Yeah.
well, okay. Let me educate you there. Lots of people nowadays just kind of when they first like, oh hey, hug quick,
Yeah.
pop a quick hug on there. And honestly, I've kind of feel like more obligated to do that because when I first started dating again, I went to just kind of shake a girl's hand.
Yeah. No. A hug is better. No, man. I'm sorry. I misread that whole thing. That's my
Because
all.
that's also partially because I'm so terrified of being labeled as I don't want to end up on the internet as some creepo
No.
that
you
like
won't.
that hugged someone wrong or something like that. So I was like, shake the hand, and then I specifically remember this is a different fucking chick, but she was like, oh okay, handshake, sure, whatever.
Applying for a position.
I mean, kind of.
This is fucking great.
Yeah. Okay,
Jeez, I just want to go along on your dates.
The hug is
take
way
me.
better.
Well, I told y'all last time I'm not good at this.
The hug is
Okay,
the
go
hug is
on with
way
the
better,
story.
yeah.
I'm
That's-
curious.
yeah.
I'm curious. Okay. go
So
on.
anyway, she shivered like a wet dog.
she's nervous. I was like, okay, whatever. She's nervous. I mean, it feels weird to say this, but I'm kind of used to that now. It became strange whenever I realized that people were more nervous than me to go on dates. Because I was
People
like,
are nervous on dates.
I'm supposed to be the fucking nervous Nelly.
It's empowering, isn't it?
No, it's not empowering. It makes me feel responsible, and I'm not used to
responsibility is empowering.
I'm not. No, because I'm not used to driving this car.
This is standard.
Right? Like this thing's like this thing's like a fucking big rig. It's got all kinds of gears I'm not used to.
Gear.
So we go in and we're talking, and I can tell like she's trembling. And she had told me earlier that day that it's like, okay, you know, they put me on some new medication, so I'm a little iffy on my memory. And I was like, okay, maybe she's just having some issues. And I told her, I was like, are you sure you want to, like, we can postpone this? She's like, no, it'll be fine. Like, okay, fine. So we get in there and we start talking, and then she starts mentioning things that have nothing to do with me. And I was like, things like my electrician career or trucking. I'm like, I don't do either of those. And then she's like, what? Oh, no. Oh. And then she would just say random things.
Holy shit, that bitch got dementia.
And she said the thing.
That girl has dementia.
Good for you.
I'm working on this, man. No, it's terrible. I'm working on this. I'm working on this.
Kevin.
That girl. Just that girl.
Well, last time you were just wanting to use the Kevin
you
in
did
place
say
of
that bitch.
Yeah, no.
Last time you were just wanting to say Kevin instead of like the simpler, nicer things to say.
Probably a different time would be better for this conversation. But no, it's the whole like just saying like that bitch, this bitch. You know, it's brought to my attention that you can stop calling women bitches.
Right, so, yeah. You live with a...
You're the conversation we've been having for the past couple of months.
I'm catching myself now.
Yeah.
Like, I'm catching on.
Road to recovery.
I'm getting there.
But anyway.
Had a relapse.
You know, she starts talking about things on the wall moving, and it's just like, it kind of what it felt like. It was like she had dementia. Luckily, this vehicle I'm very capable of steering because I spent a long time working in patient care dealing with
destiny.
That is true love. I believe in it now.
Yes,
no,
absolutely.
That's not true love. It's not. But it was. I felt so bad for her because she was everywhere.
So you could tell she was off, and it was just
obviously something was very wrong. And I was really worried. I was like, are you going to be able to drive home? Do we need to call someone? I don't want you to drive because what if you have an accident and hurt someone or yourself or whatever? And she's like, no, it's fine. And then
did she have any drinks that night too?
She had two big mugs of beer.
Oh my
holy shit,
God.
She must have been drunk.
I'm going to go ahead and say that she did not need to be drinking.
That started well before she had gotten through with those two mugs of beer.
Yeah, drinking on medication can...
Bad idea.
And then...
fucking wild.
And then it was like, well, I felt really bad because I was like, man, that was a wild experience. That was just something else. Like, I didn't even know what to think about that.
Like, you walk out really confused.
Like, I drove home and I was...
Is she going to remember this?
Yeah.
Like you accidentally took some shrooms. I guess,
well, it was, I mean, it felt like...
What just happened?
I didn't know what to think of it. It was just such a crazy experience. And then she texts me the next day and starts apologizing. That's not me. I'm on this weird new medicine. It's not, like, I'm sorry. So she wanted to go out again.
Would you mind saying what she was taking the medication for? Or do you
I don't really know. I think
okay.
she just had stuff. I think it might have been anxiety meds.
It's for dementia.
That is some crazy anxiety meds because holy shit.
I don't know.
Okay.
Go
on. Sorry.
Also, like she wanted to go out again. She's like, "Look, it'll be different." And so I'm okay with that. I'm like,
give her another shot.
Also, she was pretty cute. So I was like,
that helps.
That helps. No, she was actually like, I think she was like a blonde, but she had like pink and blue
like a reddish
shit
tint to it. Yeah, all right.
No, it had like pink and blue in it.
It's a reddish tint.
Shut
She's
up.
like one of them punk
You're
kids.
colorblind. You
Pink
don't know
and blue
shit.
makes red.
It does. He's right. Anyway.
How the fuck do you know this? You're colorblind.
Chace told me.
So it must be right. Anyway. So we go out a second time, and it's a lot more normal. She's still a little jittery. I'm thinking that might just be how she is. And then...
She's just a shaky person.
Maybe she's just anxious, but I mean, she's not talking about stuff moving. It's like, okay,
or
so we have more...
your trucking job.
Yeah, or my just wild, off-the-wall stuff.
Career in anthropology.
Right. So we have this more normal conversation. A lot of stuff gets rehashed, which I expected, because she probably doesn't remember anything we talked about the other day. And it was fine. And then the last time we met, she came to my place, and it was like a bad idea all around because it was storming really bad that day, and I didn't know it was going to storm. Apparently, it was hard for her to get there, and then when she got there, my fucking power was out. So the whole time, I'm just like,
candlelit romantic dinner time.
No. She
No.
was there for about 20 minutes. She brought my cat's toys. That was nice of her.
That's sweet.
They appreciated that.
I bet they did.
Well, one of them did. The other one doesn't like people.
Was this the first time you'd eaten the cats?
Yeah.
She wanted to make a good impression.
She did.
She did. She impressed one of them.
She wanted an in with the
well,
brood.
to be fair, the girl cat is very... she doesn't like women. And it's because when she was little, when I was in Oklahoma, some chick stepped on her tail. So now she hates women.
I thought you meant the girl that you were dating. I was like, okay.
No. But, yeah, she's there for about 20 minutes. So,
I know, right?
She steps outside to smoke. I gave her my umbrella so she could go outside and do all that. And I'm using the bathroom, and I'm just hearing her talk on the phone. And she comes back in and tells me that she slipped and fell down the stairs of my porch. And I was like, I didn't hear anything, but okay. And then she's just really anxious. She's like, I gotta go. And I was like, well, okay, be safe. And then she leaves.
God. Hang
on. So she goes outside. Go ahead.
No. I was just gonna make sure she didn't end up in a ditch, but go on.
No, she didn't end up in a ditch.
So she goes outside, and you're taking a piss, and you hear her talking on her phone.
Yeah.
So you can hear her talking.
Yes.
She's yelling, anything like that?
No, it just sounds like regular talking.
Just talking.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's reasonable to assume that if you could hear her talking,
I would hear
you would hear her fall the fuck
100%.
down and hit her head.
Apparently, it was like her thigh or her butt or something. She sent me a picture of a bruise later. It was nondescript.
Well, thank God she didn't come out later and say this guy beat me.
Exactly, which leads into why I don't talk to her anymore, because I was like, this is just this is like
variety insanity.
This is like a box of red flags tied up with red flags into a nice bow.
Holy shit, Chace, you dodged a bullet.
I don't think so. I think you dodged a very fulfilling relationship.
I dodged a lot of podcast material.
Right? You son of a bitch. I mean, your career is taking care of this
Chace,
girl.
you have the best fucking stories. Like, it's shit.
I'm glad that someone thinks that.
I know you have more.
For me, it just feels like a lot of coming up short.
Hunter and I have to live vicariously through you because our dating days are over.
Well, I mean, there's people
so
that have...
we want the good ones and the bad ones.
Right?
We want to hear it.
I guess maybe it is a little more
I don't miss
interesting
it at all.
than these guys who totally smashed this chick's puss. It was great. I mean, I guess that's more interesting than those types of stories.
I've never.
It doesn't feel as successful. Not that I'm that type of person anyway, but
I think they're way more interesting because, believe it or not, whenever fellas, believe it or not, whenever you start talking about cunt, we don't want to fucking hear it. Don't give a shit.
Unless
if
I'm
a dude that does give a shit, you should be really weirded out by me.
Unless we're
are you just talking about random conversation with your buddies?
Well, dudes that just talk about smashing box. Oh man, I had this girl.
Oh, like the dude over last weekend where that's all he could talk about at the bar?
Yeah, that was weird.
That
Which
was
one?
really weird.
It's really weird.
The guy that we met, remember my friend that I had met?
Oh,
there
yeah.
that I really saw?
She was 10 out of 10.
And the dude
Debra.
there was letting her drink whatever the fuck she wanted,
Hell
but
yeah.
did not want a
Because he was
sip.
about to smash box, bro.
And he was very clear on his intentions, and it was just really awkward.
She seemed to fucking reciprocate.
Oh, she
Like,
did.
she was pretty
but
fucking
at the
into
same
it.
time, she wanted
They
to
were
just hang
they were
out.
fucking dating.
No, they weren't. They're friends.
Yeah, I know. She told me so because someone asked something. I said, "Is that your husband or your boyfriend?" She's like, "He ain't nothing."
Yeah, she
She's
was
like,
straight up like, I
She's
brought
like
him
about
along
snatch pole.
for safety, but apparently she needed to be safe from
Well,
him.
she was hammered. She knew what she wanted.
No, she was gonna snatch pole, man.
We
I like
always
that the more
have
that I hear it. Snatch
What? She
pole.
gonna
Snatch
snatch
pole.
pole, man.
No, snatch pole.
Yeah,
Put that on the
it's
fucking
more for the
shirt.
ladies. Snatch pole.
Chase, I want to hear some more.
More?
I feel like you have
It's
more
for
dating
when you're
stories.
it's for when you go on the cock chase. You go on, they go chase cock. Good. Might snatch pole.
Oh man, I don't know. I mean, I have a bunch of just really unmemorable stories.
What
I mean,
about
I told
the
you
one
like
with the
like,
little kid?
The highlight, the little kid.
Not that. Okay, whoa. I'm
What?
sorry. The one that just
Chase
popped
gets the
up.
ghetto.
The one that popped up randomly while you were on a date.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I remember.
Yeah, Hunter remembers too. How can
What?
you fucking forget that story?
I've never went on a date and a kid popped up. What are you talking
Yeah.
about?
Maybe it wasn't a date.
Oh, y'all are
Is that
talking
it?
about some. No, that was some of those. Like, I'm just gonna use Tinder for how Tinder should be.
Yeah, you went and stuffed Sniz.
Yeah, so let's hear this story.
That story is it was like, hey, you want to do this? And I was like, yeah, let's do this. And I get there, and there's a kid there, and he looks at me, and
I ain't your daddy.
and she's like, that's not. And she's like, that's not your dad. And I'm like, you goddamn right.
Hold on, she really said that?
Yeah, she really said that.
Oh my God.
Yeah, you're there for one reason and one reason only.
Right? I was not.
She
prepared
looked
for
at
that.
her kid and said that.
You might want to get yourself tested after that one, bud.
Oh, it's already been done. Plus, you
Props.
know, it's not like I'd go in raw for something
That
like that.
should be
No,
like a
hell no.
common thing nowadays from Tinder.
Boy, tell you what, some people want you to though.
Show them
Some-
papers.
No, they want
Go
you to
in
go
raw?
in raw. They're like, oh, they just go in
no.
raw. Now, don't get me wrong. I would love to get to the point where I'm with someone I care about, and be with them, so I could start back to going in raw.
Been smashing the same box for 10 years.
Because
now.
I'm gonna tell you right now, condoms
Right.
fucking suck. They're lame as shit.
What?
But when
Condoms.
you're on
hat?
a Tinder
Yeah.
date,
Oh no!
For the love of God.
It is very necessary, but I would much rather just be with someone that I trust and I'm okay with, so
That's
I
a
don't have to do that.
Yeah. You gotta
Yeah.
build into that, yeah.
Yeah,
how many Tinder dates, I wonder, does it take to find that one?
true love.
Fucking
I think
never.
it just depends.
By the
Speaking
nature
of that can lead into another topic that I used to have really strong feelings about. That like length of how long people are together before they end up getting married.
Mm-hmm.
Because like I used to be like, oh, these people are getting married. Like you guys got married after like a year, didn't you?
Shit, I proposed after 6 months, and that
Yeah.
was as long as I could fucking stand it to wait.
See,
man.
there was a time that I would have
I
thought
think-
like, oh god, you're
Oh,
fucking
fuck, I'll-
stupid, right? And then because like, me and my ex were together for like
7 years, almost.
no,
6
I
years.
think it was like 3 years before I proposed,
Oh, but y'all got married
and then like
later.
6
yeah.
years until we actually got married.
Yes.
But I was always like, yeah, you know, like we put the time in. We know for sure
Yeah.
where we're at with all
That's
this,
a
with all
good
this
amount
shit.
of time.
With all this shit. You know, it's no like fly by night, whatever, let's get married bullshit.
Yeah.
And then look what happens. Like a year later, we get divorced. And I've met people in the last couple of years who like have got engaged after like 3 weeks, and they've been married for 30
That
fucking
is
years.
more
Yeah.
common now. I have noticed that. It's
I don't know about now. Like I'm talking about
No.
people that've been married almost
we'll
as
know in
long as
30
I've been
years.
alive.
yeah. I
Yeah,
guess
but-
we'll know then. But
But I don't hold any judgment against people on how long their relationship is before they get married at this point.
Man,
it's like, man, sometimes you just fucking know.
I think it's just luck that we did.
It's not
stick
luck.
through it. No,
I'm not
gonna say
it is.
I mean, we put a lot of work into it, but I mean, we could have been the ones that, hey, we rushed in after 6 months, and got married at a year, and I mean, yeah, definitely the work, but fucking 3 weeks, holy shit.
Yeah, and some people are still like they're fucking in it to win it. They're still there. Like I'm just at that point now. Like when I hear people say things like, "Oh, they're already engaged. It's been like 2 months." Like fuck them. Good luck. Let them go.
Fuck, man. You're not buying a ready-made. You're building a fucking house. You know, like it takes time. I don't think you're ever fucking done. I think that's like I married Brooke, and I had this idea that
that I was never gonna nag you.
Well, no, definitely not that. I don't want to be nagged by nobody else. But it was like I'll build here. Like this is good. Like this is a good foundation. We have a good foundation here. There's a lot of not like we're into the same movies or any shit like that.
We have the same favorite color, and we both like Chinese food.
Yeah, we have more differences, I think, than we do.
We have an agreeable sense of humor and like
you probably have
agreeable
a lot of
morals,
superficial differences, and more like deep rooted.
100%.
You connect on a more deeper personal level.
Our morals are kind of they're very in sync with one another. We
the way that we want to raise our children, the way that we want our life to go.
We tend to view the world about the same.
Yes. Religious beliefs, politics.
Yeah, the really big shit that breaks shit up, you know.
And to be fair, if you go back to like we talked about like my marriage before, there was a certain point that I kind of thought maybe I did want kids, and then once we got to a certain point, I just kind of felt like, you know what, I probably don't.
Yeah, right? I mean, it's not for everyone.
It's fine. And that's more or less just to say there were things about me that changed over those years too. So it wasn't just like it was all that cunt, right?
Yeah,
you know, we both changed, and yeah. But I'm just interjecting that little piece.
No, I mean, yeah.
As a matter of fact, I would be fully open to her fucking talk. Like, if she ever wanted to fucking talk about this openly, like, come on here and talk about this, I'd fucking do it. I don't give a shit. But she never did it.
I want that to happen. Holy shit, I want that to happen.
Let's do this schedule.
Let's be real. That's never gonna fucking happen.
It's not. It's cool.
I'm just saying that
Brooke's kind of persuasive, man.
I'm pretty good at that.
But I'm just saying that
hash it out.
I'm completely open to talk about that shit openly. I'm past all that. You know, that's a part of my past.
And
now.
I have noticed. And I'm not saying this like making you any less of a human being like before, but I like you a lot better now.
Well, I've changed a lot in the last couple of years. I like me a lot better too.
And Chace, I gotta tell you, I've never liked you.
We all know.
That makes me happy.
Still don't.
That friction it gives me life.
I understand a little bit better why I don't now.
Oh my god, y'all are ridiculous. Y'all fucking love each other, and you know it.
Not true. That's true.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm 100% happy that out of all of the friendships that Hunter has had since I've met him, that you are one of the ones still here.
That's because everybody else is flatty.
Right? Fucking shitty ass friends.
Because relationships take work. Our relationship is taking work.
It's growing together.
Well, it kind of does. I mean, that's a whole other can of worms, but...
It's any fucking relationship. Like, I mean, people they have these friendships, like my best friend. I don't know why I did that. That was a very high-pitched man voice. My best friend. But,
it denotes someone being obnoxious.
But I mean, they're very forgiving and patient with these people and willing to come back and talk it out and work. You know, and work to maintain this relationship and shit. I'm not talking about you.
And my best friend, because you tell
But you and your
were
best
saying
you
this
do you
exactly to me.
You do kind of have that relationship.
I
with
do.
her, but you
I
also
do.
have that relationship with me because you're that type of person. I'm talking about people that are hypocritical about this. They'll have this relationship with this best friend, and they'll fight and they'll make up and shit, and that's all good. But they're not willing to apply that same effort into a romantic relationship with somebody, and it's just. If you could take that same energy and put it in that area, you would probably have a lot more success. But people are fucking assholes.
What you're
They
saying?
got Tinder. It's too fucking
What
easy.
you
It's
actually-
fucking
what-
just
so
fucking
what we're-
swipe left on you, motherfucker.
I think what we're really saying. No, wait, never mind. Fuck that.
No, say it. What?
No, then fuck it. Never mind. I'm not gonna talk about that.
Patience, forgiveness, work ethic. These
That's
things.
not like that's.
And
That's
hey,
also.
sometimes relationships just don't fucking work. You'll know when it's time to just let the fuck go.
Also, as an aside, that thing I was talking about was not anything of any
When you're
importance.
punching
it was
your
just a
wife.
stupid idea.
Okay.
I don't want anyone to think like, oh, what was he going to say? Like, it was nothing. It was just a brain fart of an idea. So just fuck that.
Usually those just come out of my mouth, so
What?
it's happened a lot tonight. I'm getting a little tipsy.
Oh shit.
I'm in my
Oh,
cups.
snip, snap.
I'm in my cups. I ain't gonna lie. I'm
Couple
having a
drinks.
good time. Shit! Tomorrow's Thanksgiving. I'm gonna eat this shit off. Woo!
I ate light today,
I'm having a
so
good
I can
time.
eat good tomorrow.
Fuck it.
I'm gonna do some deadlifts before I go eat tomorrow.
Shit, got back tomorrow?
I got it's 5x5, so tomorrow I'll have squat, deadlift, and overhead press.
Oh, okay.
And we're leaving that for another day.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay.
I
got back tomorrow.
We're talking about Thanksgiving.
I got back tomorrow.
Thank
But
you.
yeah,
We're
I'm
done
thankful
talking about
for.
Thanksgiving. We had Thanksgiving. This is relationships. Speaking of, let's
Yes,
slip off into some.
Yes.
Let's slip off. So I'm taking some shit straight from Reddit r/relationship_advice.
Okay. Let me hear it.
Let's see. Here we go. Should I wait for Brooke to get back?
No, I should do it.
I should wait for Brooke to get back.
No, I should do
I
it.
gotta piss anyways.
God damn it. Well, while she's
She's
gone,
gonna have.
while she's
Look,
gone.
I'm gonna throw out the title for this.
Fuck that. While she's gone, what I was gonna
It's
say.
got a trigger
shut
warning.
the fuck up.
It's got a trigger warning.
I don't give a shit. No one that listens to this can be triggered. Let's be real.
Yeah, no, that's fair. At this point,
Yeah.
yeah.
We've conditioned everyone. I was just gonna say that, I went light today, so I could eat good tomorrow. I'm gonna go light Friday.
Yeah, now the sit down's gone. Let's talk about gains.
That's right.
Yeah, I got back tomorrow.
I think Saturday I'm just gonna do some, because normally that'd be a rest day. I think I'm just gonna do some more deadlifts, just deadlifts.
You know I'm skipping out on my double dip right now. I was gonna do. I did shoulders. I was gonna double dip on some shoulders, but I'm skipping out on that to get drunk and bullshit.
It doesn't matter. This is a good reason to do it.
Yeah, tomorrow's back.
Do some yeah.
Some rows, man. I'm gonna do some rows.
I did rows last night.
Fucking row this goddamn boat ashore.
Fucking A.
I'm about to row the fucking fuck out of it. I did. I got lost in squats the other day. I did that shit again.
That's what I want to do Saturday. I just want to do it with deadlifts. I hadn't had a good deadlift session since I finally feel like I'm getting back there where I can really rip them out.
I can't wait till goddamn New Year's. I'm gonna allow myself to do deads again. So fucking excited about it.
So all right. So bring out your
Hang on, I gotta
relationship
piss.
advice. Okay. All right, Brooke. Now the Hunter's got to piss. You and I have to talk about the same thing that Hunter and I were just talking about.
Okay, yeah, I missed that.
Okay, so let's talk about deadlifts.
Let's not.
Well, that's what we talked about to fill time while you were gone.
Shit.
Well, while he's gone, you tell me some more your perilous stories from your youth.
Okay, so since I talked about my
Yeah, you said
first
you had.
date
You said
earlier.
you had two.
Yes.
Tell me about the other one.
Okay, so this was right after the mouth rape guy, and I was a freshman, like a fresh freshman, like just was introduced to high school, scared of fucking everyone and everything.
So you didn't fail your freshman year and have to repeat it.
Well,
That's what you're
hell
saying.
no. I mean, I'm smart.
Well, I mean, you're very emphatic on it being your first time through freshman year.
I'm talking about like first week.
Oh shit,
freshman.
we swapping seats.
Yeah, because
Change of scenery.
Hell, she took it, boy.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. All right, no, I'm down. Let's shake it up.
So
Fuck, it's cold over here.
this senior started talking to me.
Oh shit.
I thought I was like super fucking important and special. And my birthday was coming up. This was a couple of weeks after we had started talking, and I had asked my mom if I could go out on a date with this guy because he had asked me first actual date with a freshman. Like I said, tipsy. I'm sorry. My brain is a little crazy right now. Get off your fucking phone.
I'm listening. You asked your mom if you could go on a date with this guy.
So yes, we go to the movies. My mom is okay with
I'm
it.
not on a date with you. I can look at my phone. Fuck you.
Listen to my story. So I'm a freshman. He's a senior. My mom's somehow okay with it. I still to this day do not understand why she was okay with it because I would not be with my daughter. But
That's like 3 years, right?
I mean, freshman and senior, that's a big difference. Especially me being a 14-year-old girl and him being an 18-year-old boy.
Well, technically, that's illegal.
Well, technically, let's not go into the legal situation.
God,
here.
come on.
It's a fucking date. It's
Fuck
a
it.
movie
No,
date.
fuck it. Let's put him in jail.
No.
Throw this guy under the
He
bus.
was an angel. Anyways, took me to my first date. We went to go see K-Pax. I do remember.
That's that, like, Kevin Spacey movie?
Yes.
Isn't he like an alien?
Yes. And, anyways, so we're getting through the night, blah, blah, blah. Like, nothing's going on. Like, he's just out with me. We're not holding hands, doing the delicate dance.
Oh, he's
fingers.
18. He's fucking way past
He's
that
being
whole
very
hands dance.
respectful and just wanting to take me out on my first dates, had a good time. And my mom had told me that I needed to be back at a specific time. Totally understandable. Thanks, Mom. And we were like closing in on the movie, and it was like going longer than we expected. So I was looking at him, and I was like, I don't want to do this, but like we gotta go. Like, I'm gonna be in trouble. And he was like, Brooke, let's just watch the last of this. Your mom likes me. I'll explain everything. She'll be fine. And I'm like, no, like, you don't understand. Like, first date here. Like, I don't want to ruin future dates with you or whoever. So he's like, fine, let's go. There was like 15 minutes left of the movie. He's like speeding home, and he's like, call your mom. So I'm like, awesome. I'm going to call her, tell her we're going to be like 5 minutes late. No big deal. I pick up the phone, and I accidentally call my fucking stepmom. And you know how my dad is, because the whole entire day before I was supposed to go out on this date, my mom just keeps repeating, don't tell your dad, don't tell your dad, don't tell your dad.
Oh, no.
And I fucking call my stepmom on accident, and she answers. And, you know, me being a frightened 14-year-old girl out on our first date is like, oh, like, secretly inside, like, oh my God, I just called you, didn't mean to. So the first thing that blurts out is, hey, long pause. Because I'm thinking of what to say. Did I leave my earrings over there?
Oh my fucking God.
And
you
my
fucked up so bad.
stepmom knows something's up because I'm being really weird and awkward. And she's like, no, do you know where they're at? Well, at that point I'd panicked and I was like, never mind, bye. And I hang up. Because I was also embarrassed in front of my date that I had accidentally called my stepmom instead of my mom.
Oh my
So at
God.
that point in the truck, I'm freaking out. I'm like, oh my God, this guy is like never going to talk to me again. Like, my stepmom is probably talking to my dad right at this moment. Well, he finally drives up to my house.
With his gun.
No. And my mom comes running out. You told your dad? And I was like, I didn't tell him shit. Like, I accidentally
I ain't no
called my
fucking snitch.
stepmom.
I ain't said a damn thing.
And she was like, oh, well, he called and I had to tell him you were on a date and he was pretending like he knew when in reality he didn't. It was such an awkward situation. Thank God that this guy still talked to me afterwards, but holy
And still
shit,
does to this day.
embarrassing.
While Hunter's staying with.
Wanted to die. 14,
guy.
14 fucking got mouth raped, fucking got embarrassed, got my dad involved.
That's like some Saved by the Bell level shenanigans.
I know,
Right?
I was that girl. Shit. It's not really
That's
that
fun.
bad. It's still embarrassing though.
It is
Holy
for a
fuck.
fun-
You
it
know
is-
when you have anxiety and like you think back to shit at that age and you're still dwelling on it? That's my life.
Well, I was just going to say, that's especially bad for... I mean, not now, that's just kind of silly and whatever.
Well, of course.
But
it's silly,
at that
it's
age,
stupid.
it was probably like
Yes, it was
world-ending.
traumatizing. It's like this
Everything's huge when
beautiful
you're 14,
right?
senior football player will never fucking speak to me again. End of the world. Yada yada. Anybody else? Did you date a senior when you were a freshman?
The idea that anybody at my high school wanted to go on a fucking date with me is that funny. It's that funny.
Really?
Yes.
Why?
Because I would not have went on any... The first one I went on, I was like 19, and she was like 16, and she moved after I'd already graduated from the place I went to high school at.
Oh.
I would have never really had anything to do with anyone before fucking MySpace came along, and people
That's true,
actually
MySpace
had
was the
anything to
shit.
do, because I was like, hey, there's other people that are into weird shit like me.
Yeah.
And then I had some other weird dates on that too. Not as like wild as the others. Like I remember I went on one, this chick it hit me up on there, and we went out a couple of times, and she was like showing me off to like her aunt. Like I went to like 3 different houses on the second date because she was like, meet this guy, and I'm like, this shit getting a little intense. This is getting a little intense. Like you back up a little bit. Take about 20% off of there, bud. Like. I don't know why you're showing me off already. This is too strange. And also, this is me at like 22 or 23. You know, I have my couple of my 2 little tattoos I had back then, my pierced ears,
Oh, badass.
and my gelled hair.
That's yeah.
And they thought I was just this fucking weirdo, and like if they only fucking knew. Well, these are very very salt of the earth type people.
Understood.
I'm sure there was something about me that appealed to her rebellious nature, I guess.
Just fancy earbobs.
Yeah.
Just like, damn. He's got I bet he listens to punk rock.
Yeah, he's got a Japanese tattoo.
I bet he's into that Sum 41.
Right?
That's 741. I did go on a date one time where a guy pissed the bed because he thought he could outdrink me.
Was that your husband?
Fuck no.
No.
I can outdrink her.
100%.
Yeah.
I can't touch him. Like he's.
I don't know. I think he speed ran getting drunk the other night.
Yeah, it's her problem.
No, it was impressive.
That was a whole night of drinking.
In 2 hours. A whole ass night of
Nick
drinking.
was in.
2 hours.
I had to fucking make it
You
memorable.
Went ham.
To be-
but we
to-
were coming back home.
To be
drink
fair,
more, like it was
you
gonna
were
be
just
fun.
you were just going off the bar tab, which that wasn't even just. She gave away like 10 shots at the end of the night. 'Cause
That's
you,
what I like doing.
You were like Brook shots, and because you were aggressively trying to get me
What
to
is a
take
Brook
one.
shot? Like
It was
coffee
like a-
creamer
It is
vodka?
now 3/4 rum, spiced rum, and 1/4 coconut rum, and it is delicious.
That sounds terrible.
That sounds
That's
awful.
the new Brook shot.
I like the Hunter shot. It's whiskey.
Yeah,
It's boring.
I agree.
It goes down about the same every time. It's
Yeah.
pretty good.
That's about what a Chace shot is. It's whiskey.
Right.
Sometimes
it's whiskey.
sometimes it might be vodka if I'm feeling squirrely.
Yeah,
we
it's
do
really
got
easy
some
to
vodka.
mix.
We got that potato vodka.
Isn't that what all vodka comes from?
Is it? I don't
Some of
fucking
them I
know.
think come from
I don't
onions.
fucking know.
That onion vodka.
That-
I
Onion.
thought you said Indians.
Yes, that too.
That Indian vodka.
Indian vodka, yeah.
It's made from buffalo.
I'll drink it. I'll try it.
Okay, so where are we at on that relationship advice?
All right, we're right here. All
Bring
right.
it- bring it up for us.
Okay, this one is I can't. A Curison?
Are you saying the person's username or something?
Yeah.
Sure,
Fuck,
it's
who
on
cares?
the-
Who gives a shit?
Kirsten?
Who gives a shit? Just say what they
It's
say.
just a shout out. I gotta. I mean, okay.
Shout out.
The headline is: How do I, 20-year-old female, nicely break up with my creepy boyfriend? And there is a trigger warning in here.
That's
Sexual assault.
That's deep. Okay.
So you want to unpack just from there? You want to just start
I
there?
think there's
a
a
just
trigger
those-
warning in
just
here,
those
but it
two
says,
ones.
"How do I break
I
up
think-
nicely?"
Oh, well,
With
firstly, someone...
with my creepy boyfriend and it's
Trigger warning.
sexual
Does
assault.
she say if she
Holy
has a
shit.
dad? I feel like this girl probably doesn't have a dad.
I don't know.
Or a dad that it's a piece of shit and not in the picture.
I don't know.
If there is any sort of trigger warning in here, and she is also saying,
that's
"How
the
do I
trigger
break
warning.
up
It's about sexual
nicely?"
assault, or it contains sexual assault.
Okay, just
I feel-
proceed
Creepy
with
boyfriend.
the story.
I feel like
Sexual assault.
the easy way to do that is just tell your daddy.
Tell your dad.
You're 20 years old and this guy's a creep. Tell your
Yeah,
daddy.
tell your daddy.
Tell your daddy.
Tell your daddy.
And
What
you-
if she don't have a daddy?
Well, that's
Well,
what
that's
I'm
the
thinking.
thing.
She probably
All right.
doesn't.
Holy shit,
Okay.
though. This next line.
Because everyone that gets sexually
This next
molested
line is
doesn't
fucking
have
killing me
daddy.
right now.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that would be my advice. Like, tell your fucking daddy.
Well, let's hear her out. Because
Okay.
we haven't made it
Oh,
far
we're
at
just
all.
gonna like lift this whole cloth.
Buckle up. This is a few paragraphs, bud.
Jesus
Okay,
fucking
just-
Christ.
All right.
Okay, let's
Trigger
just-
How do I, 20-year-old female, nicely break up with my creepy boyfriend? Trigger warnings contain sexual assault.
No dad.
She starts off. My boyfriend treats me well.
Holy shit!
Oh my god.
Holy shit!
Nice guy, I bet. Very sweet. Takes care of me. He's a complete opposite of me, but we work. And then it says June 2019.
Is she the one sexually assaulting him then? I'm confused.
Complete opposite. No, she is not.
Okay.
June 2019. I caught him touching me sexually while I was sleeping. One of my triggers from my childhood, and he knows about it. That's the first bullet point from 2019.
Yeah, I'm just
Okay.
waiting you to get
Holy
through this, 'cause,
shit, the
oh
second
my
one.
fucking god.
He also recorded videos of my vagina when I was asleep, and recorded videos of us having sex without me knowing. Found out by accident. I don't think he would have told me if I didn't bring it up. We took a break for a while, but I ended up staying with him. He basically cried more than I did and told me videos for him only, and he had no justification. I stayed with him starting March 2020. Keep in mind, he treats me really well despite that one incident.
Yeah, bitch, get the fuck
That
out.
sounds like 2 incidences.
Yeah.
Alright. November 2020. He
Okay, so this is yesterday.
he told me he was sexting a girl that he saw it only as porn. He told the girl he has a girlfriend that he loves and is loyal. He sent videos of us having sex to that girl. He's sent
Dude, fuck
pictures.
this guy.
He sent him jacking off to that girl's nudes. He said he'd want to have sex with her and said that she'd do it better than me. He lied to me,
Oh.
saying he defended me and only said those things to make her stop sexting him. Because, yeah, that would
I
make...
am so confused.
Is there big bold letters?
She
The
says-
first response to this should just
Hang on, we got one paragraph left.
Okay.
I get anxiety every night thinking about it, and I'll cry throughout the day randomly. I think he feels so guilty that he constantly has a pit in his stomach and has been drinking every night.
Oh, fuck him.
Every time I try to leave, he begs me to stay and cries so much I feel so bad. This happened last year, too. I think that's why I'm still with him.
I'm gonna
Yes,
go
I-
ahead and say rapist.
Yes, I loved
Get
him,
out.
Yes, I loved him, but what he did to me makes me feel so damn sick. He says he still loves me, which is bullshit. I can't take it anymore, but I'm scared to be alone because he's also my best friend. What do I do?
Girl.
Tell your daddy.
I think
I'm just
God,
so
holy
confused.
fuck!
I thought this was going to be funny.
Dude,
I thought this was going to be hilarious.
I wish we were famous because then I could get a hold of this girl. Listen, fuck that piece of shit. Fuck him to hell and back. Not literally, but like with a pointy object. Fuck that guy. What a piece of trash. Oh, he feels bad, so he drinks. Fuck that. He's a fucking scumbag.
He feels guilty about all this horrible shit that he's done. So he drinks.
This
So he
dude
jacks
can
off
literally
some of the girls'
go to
nudes.
jail strictly for the fact that he's touching her and filming it
Listen,
while
girl.
she's got him
Well, this is
sleeping.
2019. We're past that.
Listen,
so,
girl, let's be real. He's already fucking this other girl. He's fucked her.
I don't know,
He's-
man. This
no,
is
he's
something
fucked her.
so fucking weird.
No, he's already fucked this other chick. He's
Well,
already
we
done
don't.
it.
She might be in a different time zone. We
Fuck
don't
it.
know
I bet
if
he's done it.
Probably.
He's already
Probably.
already cheated emotionally. Yeah, fuck no, you know what?
But-
He's done
Fuck
both.
the cheating!
Yeah,
Fuck the cheating!
hang on,
That
you're-
isn't even the important part of this.
They
He's
sexually
filming
assaulted
her while, and she doesn't know about it. He's touching her while she's sleeping. Fuck the cheating.
Now,
Holy shit.
Now look.
Obviously, she doesn't care about that because she's still
I
there.
mean, God, oh
Whatever
my
it takes
God.
to get through to this dumb hoe and get her to leave.
Yeah, he's nice. She said he's
Treats
nice.
her real well.
God, no, there's other fish in the sea.
You would
Holy
think-
fuck, yeah.
Holy
that's
fucking
a lot.
shit.
That's a lot.
But yeah, tell your daddy.
Tell your dad.
Tell your dad.
Tell your daddy.
Yeah, that's a. Or
Tell your
got an
daddy,
older brother.
your dad, your brother, your cousin, your uncle, fucking somebody. You got to
Somebody.
really, maybe if you got two moms,
The big
maybe
dude
if you
at
got
work
two
that's got a
moms,
crush on
tell the mean one.
Oh, how do I politely break up with my creepy?
How do I nicely break up?
With a cast iron skillet.
Girl,
Get a gun?
That's
Yeah.
good. That girl got to be from up north.
you got a lot
She
of.
gotta be.
First of
No,
all,
I
she
take that
gotta
back.
be.
I take that back. I've seen way too many dumb bitches down here too. Let's be fair.
she also made it out like this is the only person that she had that she could like that she had any familiarity with. You know, that she
Probably.
or that was consistent.
It seems like she's someone who's probably has low self-esteem and
Yeah,
maybe
definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're
her,
gonna stay in that relationship,
her only
obviously.
real like relationship or something like
It's
that.
I'm gonna go
Probably.
ahead and guess and say this is like first relationship, doesn't know how to handle
Right.
it, may not have a lot of support or someone to talk to, and holy fuck,
That's a
I'm
rough
just
spot, man.
God.
Yeah, get out.
Get out, confide in some friends, get a place to
Shit.
stay.
That is
you know, start
intense.
going to the gym, maybe doing some squats, make your butt look better,
Find something.
and find someone else. Let's just transition this to squats.
Oh my god.
Do some
Holy
squats.
fuck.
Do some hip thrusts. Do some. Just work out, and then go fuck his best friend.
All right, here we go.
Oh, there we go. Yeah,
Here we
that's
go.
good.
There's something better.
Oh my god!
All right, Jesus. I don't know.
if
Going off the headline. All right, where can I, 25-year-old female, learn how to be better at sex for my husband without watching porn?
Is this like an Amish person using the McDonald's internet?
I don't know. You want to read it? This one's kind of long. I'll let you have it.
Holy shit, dude! Are you just picking these, or did you like?
Yeah, I thought the headline was great.
I thought you had some.
It's probably
pre-selected-
this poor girl had like got raped or something in the middle of this or some shit. Like this is.
I
The
thought-
first one was fucking tragic.
I thought
I thought
that
it was
you
gonna
had
be
like
funny.
already like went over these and had a few ready to go. I didn't know we were just going down the list.
Well, fuck no.
All right, of course. Why would we do anything
Candid,
like
man.
that? Okay, hello. This is my
Keeps it-
first post ever, so I'm sorry if I do anything incorrect. I, 25 female, got married last year to the kindest, most amazing man, 24 male, in the world. We both waited to have sex until marriage. Fucking scrubs. I
Right.
love having sex with him. He's wonderful. But I feel like I could be doing more. I'm just not sure what or how to do it. Wait, what? Wait, you're doing it, right?
What do you mean?
Like how to spice it up.
I mean, she just says I'm just not sure what or how to do it. Oh, how to do more? I don't know. I mean, it's kind of built in.
Is it?
I mean, if you leave two people on a deserted island, eventually they're going to start fucking.
They'll figure it out.
They'll figure it out.
They'll figure it out.
Okay. But this is... never mind. Okay, we've been together a really long time, and we're best friends before that, so I feel really comfortable with him. It's more like maybe I'm not comfortable with myself, or like how to feel overtly sexy when it actually leads to sex. So I feel shy. I don't know. I'm a perfectionist, and I like to be good at things. But I have no context for how I'm doing or how to improve. I desperately love my husband and want to show him in creative ways. But again, I'm not sure what they are. I think most people learn from either porn or multiple partners. For us, neither of us had multiple partners.
I see what she's saying.
Porn makes me very uncomfortable. Okay, I'm not even going to read any more of this because I'm just going to tell you, like, watch some fucking porn.
No, you do not base any sort of relationship whatsoever off of fucking porn.
Yeah.
She's not talking... No, listen. She's not talking about basing their relationship on porn. It seems like the relationship is pretty... Hey, both of you shut up. I'm talking, and you're talking over me.
You're talking over a woman right now.
I started first.
You're talking over a woman right now.
All right? I have to defend
I will defend her, because I want to have sex with her.
Jesus.
Anyway,
go ahead.
like I was saying, it sounds like their relationship...
I'm going to hold some hands.
It sounds like their relationship is already pretty solid.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not saying that they should get relationship cues from this, but maybe, like, for, like, technique study?
Fucking...
Watch some porn, get some ideas, do some weird shit.
I've seen some really weird fucking porn.
Well,
and what if that happens to be the first goddamn thing that they see?
What they need to do first and foremost, what this girl needs to do is communicate this with her husband. They need to fucking talk. Like,
well, I feel like that's
to see
obvious.
What he might be open to.
Catch a dude sometime, like have a couple beers with him, just the two of you, you know, and fucking talk it out. Yeah. Talk it out.
Maybe let's try some like role play. Maybe let's try.
But wait a minute,
like
he might have some suggestions. He might already have. He might have some ideas of things that he wants to try. But the whole thing starts with them talking about it. It doesn't begin with her jumping in the porn and then bringing in like okay, come in my eyeballs, daddy.
I think you guys are going a little off the rails with this. You think that she's just going to go like, okay, I'm going to use porn to get an idea, and she's going to jump into like fucking what, bukkake or something?
Yes. She's got, and hear me out.
No.
Yes, because she has no prior experience. She doesn't know what else is out there. She has no future or past partners. She's got she doesn't watch porn. It makes her uncomfortable.
What if she watches Scat first?
Yeah, so the first fucking thing she could come across.
Scat is not on the first fucking page.
She's gonna be thinking,
you know this too, motherfucker.
She's gonna be like, he wants to fuck his stepmom.
You know this too.
I'm supposed to gain 20 pounds and get caught in the washing machine.
Mm-hmm. You also know that Pornhub has a
very
robust genre tab.
Yeah, but she's not gonna know how to navigate that shit.
She's not a fucking Luddite. She just hasn't ever really watched porn. It would be very easy for her to be like, I don't know, maybe she could get some inspiration just by seeing like reverse cowgirl. What's that?
That road leads to disaster.
So many things.
Yeah. Your first step is goddamn talking to your husband. That's the first fucking thing you do. Maybe bring in a sex therapist or something like that.
I think we cracked the code of why
Chace is single. Yeah. I think we just nailed it. You're going to be throat fucking this poor girl like behind my woodshed.
I'm not into shit like
and
that.
She's going to be like, I never want to talk to him again. You're like, I don't know what's going on.
But I want porn.
That's what girls want. I'm supposed to jizz on her face. That's where it goes.
All I'm saying is that she could use porn just for fucking ideas. I'm not saying that
and what if she...
And we're saying that there isn't a limited amount of porn like
obviously,
on the site.
You guys are going like...
She's gonna have so much fucking anxiety from seeing this shit, from seeing these other women look like that and do these things.
Obviously, you guys are going...
Her poor fucking vanilla mind is going to goddamn explode.
You guys are going...
She's never gonna want to have sex again.
Listen! Yeah. You guys are going like this way deep in fucking just balls insane porn, and I'm just obviously
that's what it is.
Let
me pull up Pornhub. I'm gonna read you the first.
No, dude. Listen.
All right, I'm listening.
I'm just talking about normal fucking sexual intercourse porn. Okay, easing herself into it. You're talking about fucking gangbangs and fucking
We're saying
over-the-top
that
bullshit.
that's what she could find.
All right, Pornhub. Here we go.
Yeah, that's what
Very,
she could
very
fucking
first
find.
thing that pulls up on.
Okay,
Pornhub.
let's see what your history is, because that's what's going to come up first, you perverted
Threesome
piece
with
of shit.
Latin babes, my sweet Apple X,
Yep,
Ariana
there it is.
Van X. Can you beat No Nut November?
There it is.
And it is wild, buddy. That is some wild shit.
First thing.
Second thing, date slam. And she is doing some shit, dude. This poor girl's head is gonna fucking explode.
Okay.
There's no way.
Compromise. First, they talk about this together.
What she-
Second, no, let me goddamn finish. For the love of fucking Christ, let me finish a sentence before you interject an idea. They compromise, they talk to each other, and then they explore Pornhub together. And talk about the things that maybe they're both interested in.
Okay.
That's better. That's
reasonable.
that's
Yeah,
that's
that's-
a better.
That was my entire
Oh, no,
fucking
it wasn't.
idea.
It wasn't. You said she should watch porn.
That's exactly what you said.
Well, I was also thinking she would just watch normal porn. Like, she wouldn't... She's not...
That's normal porn. That's the first fucking thing that pulls
Based
up.
on your search history.
That's not my
comes-
search
That's what,
history.
no, that's
You
not...
think I'm
typed.
you think I'm going? You might think that. I swear to God struck me that I have never searched threesomes or Latinas. Those are two things that have never hit my. There's crazy shit that's hit my.
No,
history.
Pornhub's got
but
an
neither one of
algorithm
those
like-
things
It's
has
that-
ever
yeah,
gone
that
in.
was-
Pornhub's got an algorithm like YouTube at this point. It keeps like a record of the stuff that you like to click. God,
Jesus
you gotta...
Christ.
You like Latinas. That's cool, though.
No, he likes Asians, so I know it's not true.
No, Asians have been ruined by the way they have porn.
I gotta watch, dude. I have a family. Like I have to watch porn on mute all the time. I ain't hearing that shit.
Just get that...
It's mostly Asians. She nailed it. It's mostly Asians.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you still know they're crying. I couldn't do it. Anyway, girl. Yeah, you guys watch some porn. Watch porn as a family.
Together.
Don't start there though.
Grow together.
We'll just leave it at that, I guess, because I don't think it would go that bad if she just kind of dipped a toe in porn on her own.
That's what I'm trying to tell you though. Is
I think that you're just thinking that because that's what you're worried
target.
about your kids getting into.
How about this?
Yeah, that is a real fear.
How about?
And I don't have that, so we're looking at this at very different angles.
Would you not be an upset goddaddy Chace?
Oh, dude, I don't have to have those type of responsibilities as goddaddy.
Would you
my
not be-
responsibilities are to like say, here's some cool anime. Here's like, if you need somewhere to crash, you can stay on my couch. I don't want you driving and drinking.
Fair enough.
That's goddaddy duty. Yeah.
I don't get involved in the heavy shit.
I'm bail you out of jail, but you owe me $500 now.
Do what?
I'll get you out of jail this once, but you owe me $500 now.
Yeah.
You better mow my fucking yard.
Forever.
Yeah, that shit good, I'm gonna tell you, Daddy.
Day.
He's gonna make you mow his yard.
Maybe rat her out anyway, just so she learn a lesson.
I'm down with that.
That's some goddaddy shit right there. That's good looking out.
Yeah.
Well-
I don't think I think that might be a problem with a lot of relationships now, as people are just like deep diving into porn and just expecting that out of their partner.
I don't know.
Don't come in my eyeball, please.
I'm literally like 10
Yeah,
years.
I'm saying like all,
You think
out
that
of
I'm gonna
all of
bring that
the
up
fucked
now?
up shit that I've seen,
You guys don't watch
one
porn
of the
together?
requests
Fuck no.
It's not something?
we do as more like a joke.
When do we watch porn
We have
together?
before the spaghetti and meatballs. Holy shit!
That's
Butter
not
that
watching
fuck-
porn.
butter
That's
that
watching
fucking
a
bread.
weird.
Butter
that's watching
that
a weird
bread.
comedy act.
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
More of as like a joke. No, we don't fucking get on our couch and like, baby, what are we watching tonight?
Right.
Like, oh, I saw this the other day. Yeah, we don't do that shit.
We all have kids. You tell me when you're single,
It's
you
not
can
even
watch,
that.
watch
It's
porn
just-
together and just start going at it on the couch or something like that.
Why?
No.
I used to.
No.
He's
that
into
was-
me. He's into me, and I'm into him. We don't need anything else.
Well, I mean, like, there's nothing wrong with, like, you're into watching porn and fucking or whatever.
Well, I never said that either. I'm totally aware that you lock yourself in the bathroom for 30 minutes and do you think...
30 minutes? I'm shitting. Jacking off is like 10 tops.
Okay,
I'd say that's an investment. You're watching some story
yeah,
porn.
like I'm in there
sometimes
like,
you do both.
Shit, like,
sometimes you do both. Not at the same time, but one after the other. It's cool.
When you hear 2 flushes.
I don't give a shit. For any woman that ever says, I can't be that girl. Because there are women out there that truly do believe that, like, their man watching porn is, like, cheating. On them. Fuck.
And I've got to say.
Also, I didn't read that very far, but they might have been religious since they waited to have sex until they were married.
Could be, yeah.
So that could be part of why they don't watch porn.
Could be. I
also cut you off, and I'm sorry.
No, I need to be cut off.
Dude.
I was about to say some shit. I thought I had to say it. I did not.
Okay.
Yeah, take it back.
That's part of this. This is also an exercise for all of us. So, I have to fight for my position in conversations with you so often.
No, it's healthy. It's super healthy. Do it. Just.
I don't think there's a lot healthy about this.
No, it's good. Y'all break through a lot.
We enjoy a very unhealthy relationship.
It's good.
We do.
Y'all both have, like, very dominant personalities, so when y'all get together, sometimes
I disagree.
It's healthy working it out.
We're like
y'all disagree? Are you serious?
No, I disagree on having a dominant personality.
Yeah,
I might in this situation, but like you've seen me.
That's what I'm talking about, though. Like
you've seen me at the bar. I don't do much. I'm not like this in a big group of people I don't know. I have to be very familiar with people for me to shine through.
Okay, that's like going too deep.
I wish that I could be like this all the time. I'm talking about, I guess,
when it comes to Hunter or your friends.
Maybe that would cut through all the bullshit. Maybe who I am, like, when I try to, like, I guess, impress people is not that interesting. And maybe this guy...
This guy's... I don't know, you never tried to impress me. Maybe that's the thing.
I don't know. Well, I mean, try to impress... I mean, more like make a good impression, I guess. Not so much to impress people. Because, those first couple of dates, you're trying to, like, be... make a good impression.
I'm trying to impress.
Yeah.
Suave and charismatic.
Yeah, I'm trying to be fucking awesome.
It's also like this is. I don't know how it is for other people. For me, after a while, you have to dip out of it every once in a while because you like how many fucking first dates can you have before you're just tired of this same old bullshit because it never goes anywhere.
Right.
It's like this fucking sucks. I'll tap out for a while, then try back. A few months.
Do you have like another account that's like for those times where you're just like just want some cunt?
No.
Twitter's not for that.
Or not Twitter.
Twitter's not
Jesus,
for
see how far I'm out of the dating game.
I don't have a Twitter.
Pretty sure
not Twitter. Jesus.
Grindr.
Yes, or Grindr.
Dude, I would get on Grindr just for the fucking ego boost, man.
I probably fucking
Isn't that
should.
where you can like locate people? They could like be in the same bar as you or something.
Probably.
I'm pretty sure.
I get way more fucking. I've been approached more in the last probably year by dudes than by any woman.
Yes.
And it's flattering, but it's also so very frustrating.
I understand.
It's like. I appreciate that, but I'm not into guys. Sorry.
Are you sure?
I'm 100% positive.
Izzy, you're everybody's hall pass. You're the only one.
Oh my god.
I'm pretty sure we discussed this last time.
Stop talking to Izzy when he's not here.
Love you, baby bird.
Yeah, anyway.
We're bringing him on next podcast.
Yeah,
I feel like I've just forced myself on this.
It's about high time we get Izzy on this fucking
We had a podcast with Izzy, don't you remember? That was the first podcast we ever tried to do.
Yeah.
It's probably because we spent the whole time saying gay F words, and I think we kept saying that it was sponsored by Walmart.
Is he the one that pointed out that maybe y'all shouldn't say
No, Izzy thinks that shit's hilarious.
Of course he does, but I didn't know from like...
Izzy's gonna have to watch his mouth.
Yeah,
that's true.
Will.
We have to tell him.
I think Izzy's got to pass on that though. Like you can.
Well, of course.
Like if you're gay,
I don't know how well that plays over audio. I mean, anyone could just say, "Hey, I like dudes," and then start saying the gay F word.
The gay F word.
I think that's the point.
I don't know.
That's your pass.
It depends. I don't know. I don't care if he says it. Obviously, some people might. Fuck him.
Fuck him. Let Izzy be his.
Bunch of bitch ass.
He can take the heat.
Bunch of bitch ass Kevin.
He can say it. He can take the heat. Bunch of bitch ass Kevins.
Well,
All right.
I'm done drinking.
Throw another one down. Let's throw another one down.
No, let's go down a different one. Or if I think that might be it.
R slash.
If we're just
abusive-
if we're just scrolling through fucking that for just random thing, no, I think that's good because it's gonna have dead air and it's just,
Here's a fun one.
Or you're
Dude,
just
these
not
are
gonna
the
listen
best
to
though.
I don't like that. I don't like that. Just let's sit here while you look for something funny on Reddit.
This is short.
Okay, we'll do one more.
All right. This is a 24-year-old female. My husband, who's a 32-year-old male. My husband makes fun of me for having a higher sex drive than him. I don't know why he does it. I've learned to just pleasure myself because I know he gets annoyed if I start asking for sex more than once a day. So I take pleasure myself all day until I get to have sex with him at bedtime.
All day? Damn.
It says all day until I get to have sex with him at bedtime. More than once a day, so I take pleasure myself. Jesus.
She probably just
Every time he walks in on me, though, he makes snarky remarks about how I'm addicted or need some help.
Yeah, that's
fucked up.
a little-
That's pretty fucked up.
No, she has a problem.
She has to say this, though. It's not even like that's all I do all day long. I usually just do it 2 to 3 times during the day, along with cleaning, cooking, and kid duties.
Okie dokie.
maybe he just doesn't want any more kids.
I mean, I don't have a lot to say about that.
Um,
You do-
I know what it is. I know what it's like when someone has a much higher sex drive than you. But I've never made fun of someone for that.
well, I would
No, I
never
mean,
make
that's-
fun of someone, yeah, but it's a little.
It would be hard not to, like,
Maybe she
have
should.
something to say. Like, if somebody... Like, if I'm jerking off 2-3 times a day and getting pussy every night, like, and Brooke's like, God damn, you know, like, I mean, you could...
I mean, if she's
Come on, it's a little absurd.
Let's be fair. If she is getting it every night, I think he's doing his duty.
Yeah, it's a little absurd. You're allowed to make, like, a joke about some absurd shit.
And maybe she might need. You might be right. She might need to see like a sex therapist. or
Yeah,
something.
she might need to go deeper.
Well, if she's... Dude, if she's getting off 2 or 3 times a day and getting some at night, you know, and she's happy doing that, then fucking nuts to her, man.
Whatever.
Like, I mean,
I
that's
think-
what keeps you steady. Keeps you steady. I don't fucking care.
Even at my highest sex drive in life, I've never pleasured myself 3 times a day and then wanted to get some at night. That's
Lord,
that
I
might
have.
be.
she better watch it because if that's like that, she's gonna end up finding an excuse to step out.
Yeah.
She might just need to
go
rein
talk
it
to
in.
somebody.
She need to rein it in.
She's getting it every night, though. Like, that's a hardly... Like, for fuck's sake. That's plenty.
Yeah,
and I
that's
mean,
plenty.
like, with kids and cooking and cleaning, she's
That's plenty.
making time.
Where does
for
her
that
husband
shit.
work?
Let's
Where does this guy work that she's expecting?
Probably from
Does he,
home,
like,
'cause-
take his coffee breaks at home to smash one out?
maybe he works from home because them Corvids.
Possibly.
Was this 2020?
Well, I mean, once a day is, like, that's decent performance, sir. You're doing okay.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't got to be shitty to her because she wants it more. I mean, but it does seem like
I'm not saying that he
might
needs
lead
to
up
be
to her
shitty.
stepping
It
out.
feels like maybe
might.
we don't have the whole story. Or
We
that
need
could
the
be a
whole story.
13-year-old boy just fucking with people on Reddit. You also
Could be.
have to be wary of that.
But you got to take it like it's not. You
Okay.
got to take this like
Look-
we're doing the Lord's work here. Like this.
If we're looking at
taking
this as
for serious,
taking it at face value, I'd say at most we need more context. We need his side of the story too.
For sure.
yeah.
Because if she's getting it every night, dude is. I mean, he's knocking it out as long as he's making her come.
He's knocking it out. Yeah. That's it. He's doing his duty.
Yeah. Bitch just greedy.
Bitch just greedy. She's just snatch a pole.
You
Push a
selfish.
pole hungry bitch.
Right?
Well,
Yeah, I could end on that, I guess.
Yeah, I think that's a good spot.
Yeah. All right, so I think we fixed all that shit.
I think we have, much like the sex talk, we have pretty much given a hard and fast guide to how relationships work. And if you don't follow these rules, you're basically screwed.
Yeah.
you're fucked.
Do
Yeah.
the finger dance.
The finger dance.
It's the most intense.
Don't go on dates with people with dementia.
It's the best risk-reward scenario you'll have in your entire life. It will be more intense than any fucking you've ever had. The finger dance on the church bus to the
And for the love of God, if you're not that experienced, don't just look up porn.
Let's be fair. People that aren't experienced have already looked at a lot of porn.
If your boyfriend rapes you, like, dump him the first time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't nicely,
Don't stick around.
politely dump
You don't
his
have to
ass.
nicely dump a rapist.
Nicely hit him with a brick.
Right?
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm on board with that.
Yeah.
He gets the ghetto.
Yeah, he gets the ghetto. Also,
Eggnog
to
drinking
reiterate,
motherfucker.
if you buy your kids Thanksgiving presents, you're a fucking cunt and I hate you.
100%. I could go on about that. But
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, fuck you.
Yeah.
You also probably drink eggnog.
You're
Eggnog
raring
is
for it. Your
disgusting.
fucking Christmas tree was probably up the day after fucking Halloween.
Dude, if your Christmas tree is up right now, fuck you.
Right?
Fuck you.
All you had to do was wait until Friday.
Piece of shit.
If you waited until Friday, it'd be like, you know what? You're enthusiastic. And that's okay, because it's after Thanksgiving.
I mean, it's a little too much,
We're putting our tree up in the next week.
That's
No.
fine. As long as you
Putting
do,
yours
as
up in
long as
December.
as long as you do it anytime after Thursday.
Yeah. After
No, we're
Thanksgiving.
putting ours up in December.
No, the tradition
Like a
is
God-fearing
you're
Christian
supposed
family.
to put it up Thanksgiving night.
No.
Yes.
No, that's
No.
too much.
Yes, no.
That's too much.
No. Let
Yes.
Thanksgiving... No.
No.
The earliest you
Brooke,
can
I will not fucking hear it.
the earliest you
Foot's
can
down.
the earliest you can do it is the day after Thanksgiving.
No, you do it in goddamn December and let Christmas be in fucking December. Like God intended.
No,
For fuck's sake.
I will
And you
meet
take
people
the
in the
Christmas
middle.
tree down on New Year's and you burn that
it.
bitch.
You burn it.
I will meet people in the middle and say you can do it the day after Thanksgiving. That's fine.
Or the night.
That's the no
The
day
night.
after.
No. I grew
Day
up
after at
with
least.
night.
Day after is the earliest.
I don't even want day after, man. Fuck you.
I don't either, but I'm okay. I will
Let
give them
November
that.
play out.
I will give them that.
Take a fucking breath.
That's called compromise. I'll give them that. The day after Thanksgiving is the earliest you can do it.
Compromise is December fucking 1st, motherfucker.
No.
It's in the month of fucking December, so it's in December.
If you
You
compromise
don't
for December
fucking- you
1st,
don't- God damn it!
if you compromise
You
with December,
motherfuckers, who
1st,
the fuck is putting up Valentine's decorations
We
in
need to
January? You go
end
fuck
this.
yourself.
if you
These
if
motherfuckers,
compromise
these
is
goddamn
December
pagan-ass
1st,
pieces of
does that
fucking
mean how
shit.
you're supposed
Bye,
to do
guys.
it? Is you do it the day of?
I'm gonna let y'all have at this.
No. Also, don't forget about our spaghetti sauce. Chace and Hunter sauce it up next year. We love you guys. Bye.